Chong Lee, Chong Lee, Chong Lee, Chong Lee, Chong Lee. Woo! Chong Lee, Chong Lee, Chong. Get my likes up. Chong Lee, Chong Lee, Chong Lee. Get my likes up. What's up, god dang it? We back with another one. I come to rap to you just like the other one. I'm hitting y'all with that Chong Lee flow. Chong Lee, Chong Lee. Bro, I'm the Chong Lee of boxing. This boxing is my kumite. They all want to be like Boxingego. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. This boxing, it's a blood sport. They want to be like Boxingego in the kumite. I'm Van Damme at that kumite. Yeah. Get my likes up. What's up, Kenya B? Kenya B, I guarantee you she gonna misbehave. Kenya B be misbehaving. Kenya B finna for sure misbehave. Book it. All right. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Hey, I need y'all to get the likes up, though. We got a show. Shout out to my boy, Sura, representing Chicago. And y'all better act like y'all know. We should be over 100 people. We should be over 100. Let's work. We got to pace these things. Let's work. Hit the like button. Sleepy J. Ruiz, what's up with you? Kenya says I'm very well behaved. She lying. Don't listen to that. Kenya be lying. Marie said he's smoking on a Haney Pack, ninja. Haney Pack. Wow. 7'6" Mark. Hey, hold on. See, I know why y'all mad. Don't act like me and 7'6" Mark were in the chat before the fight and we kept saying destroy. Haney getting destroyed. Y'all don't remember that? Like, the videos are still up. I told you I didn't like the fight for Haney. Bro, please act like y'all don't remember when me and 7'6" Mark was like, destroy. Haney getting destroyed. Styles make fights. Cobbins is laughing because she remembers. I don't lie on my chat. Like, it's up. We keep it real. Spo, okay, see, y'all remember. We just kept saying that. Like, I edited, you guys act like I sent my videos to get edited and somebody else was making the thumbnails. That was me. Why do you think I'm putting elements of it into it? Now, the only thing is Ryan, he did go over the deep end in terms of the promotion. So I was just like, I said, I'm not going to officially do a prediction based on the fact that I don't even know what type of time he's on. He was acting insane. So, like, that becomes a little bit tricky, you know what I mean? Because I look at the style matchup, but I can't account for if somebody, like Andy Ruiz. When Andy Ruiz rematched Joshua, I think he could have beat Joshua in the rematch, but I can't be held responsible if he eating pizza, tacos, and torta in camp. I have to I'm breaking down the style matchup. I didn't know Andy Ruiz was going to win the first fight and then go to Burger King. You know what I'm saying? Like unless I was in camp and privy to that information, then I can't factor that stuff in. So Ryan did a bit much with his promotion, but nonetheless, he pulled it off. Yeah, Andy Ruiz, I still like, because if you like, that's one of my predictions where I got wrong. I got it right the first time when nobody believed me, and I picked Andy Ruiz. The videos are still up. I picked Andy Ruiz. Joshua was in Miami playing around and feeling himself. I picked Andy Ruiz. I was like one of the only people. Just like I've done this so many times. That's why I tell you I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. There's content creators that you guys may listen to. They don't have the track record. I was doing this like I look at the style matchup. I'll tell you some of my ones where the ones that stick out where there was a lot of like flack for me saying them. And you guys can go verify the videos are still up and the post is still up. I already talked about. So I picked Kell Brook over Sean Porter. Got that one right. I picked Mayweather over Pacquiao. Now, a lot of people pick Mayweather, but Pacquiao has such a radical fan base. There were a lot of people that were like talking crazy. So I got to put Maypack in there. I picked Conor McGregor. So it's not even just boxing. I picked Conor McGregor to beat Jose Aldo by knockout. Picked that, and he knocked him out in 13 seconds. This is another important one in boxing. I picked Danny Garcia to beat Lucas Matisse. Styles make fights, people. Nobody was rocking with me at the time. Now it's just, and then Danny's still fighting. Lucas Matisse, he been gone. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he was the same after the Danny Garcia fight. So I picked, shout out to Spo. Oh my, see, y'all helping me. I picked Teofimo over Lomachenko. My memory is crazy, but shout out to Spo for the alley-oop. Nobody was rocking with me on the Teofimo stuff. And I picked Teofimo. Y'all like, ooh, the Matrix and all this stuff. Yeah, how'd that work out? And then, like, I gave you all the breakdowns of this Haney fight with Garcia. Like, y'all did too much. And that's what we're going to talk about in this stream. Now Ryan Garcia is acting a donkey. Like, and I'm not even saying in a negative way, because I know they got the donkey of the day. And I picked, hold on, here's another one I picked. Since my man said Atlantic City, it reminded me of Atlantic City. Hold on. My man said Atlantic City, so here's a fight. I told you my memory's crazy. All he said was Atlantic City, New Jersey. All he said was that, and it triggered another one. I did a video, and I picked Sergey Kovalev to beat Bernard Hopkins. And people thought B-Hop was so crafty, he was going to outbox Kovalev at the time. Bro, I told you my track record is deep. Now, we don't get everything right, but let's talk about it. Actually, we got to warm the mic up. I don't think we're ready. So please get the likes up. I really don't want to have to keep doing this, people. You have a hunch on whose hand will be raised, better be of Bevo. It's too early. See, like, for my predictions, I like to see a little bit more. Like, if some pictures come out, study tapes, you know what I mean? Study the tapes. Right now, as of right now, what I'm thinking is better be of. That's not a shade to Bevo, but I don't know. If I start seeing certain things or certain things come about, like, because boxing is like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just make predictions willy-nilly. Like this Ryan Garcia fight. And hold on. Because I know y'all going to be like, oh, you're a liar. I'll pull it up right now. I don't have no reason to lie on my page. I'm going to pull it up for you just so you guys get a glimpse of what I'm talking about. Because I'm the best in the business. And I came and I said it, and then I'm showing you. So while we're warming up, I'll give you guys an example. This is what separates Boxingego from them other guys, anybody else, right? I'm a one of one. The stuff I say, generally, you could take it to the bank. Like, if this was a game like 2K or Madden, my accuracy rating would be in the 90s. Like, it would be pretty high. You know what I mean? I don't really get in crazy slumps where just I'm real. I'm a real person. The last one where like virtually everything I said didn't happen was Crawford Errol Spence. See how real I am? Because I'm a man. I don't care. If I'm right, I'm right. And you're going to give me my respect. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. A lot of what I said in the Crawford fight, he shut me up. And it's not even that bad. Like for me with the Crawford thing, it's because I've always respected Crawford. Ask him. I was going to his fights. Nobody else was going to him. I was going to Omaha for his fights. But, you know, certain things changed over the course. But that was probably in recent memory where I got something like way wrong. Like it was like why I thought the fight was, I was telling y'all it was 50-50 competitive, and then he made it so it wasn't competitive. But that don't happen often for me, bro. And even certain things and again, I can't be held responsible for when a fighter doesn't make weight the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like there's little nuanced things. I can't control that. A lot of these content creators will straddle the fence and make a case for both guys, then say, I told you so. That's the difference. And you know what else is the difference between like the hedging the bet that you just brought up? Good point. Shout out to Knight Rider. It's not just hedging the fence where you didn't really pick something and conform to it. The difference between me is I not only say it once, I say it multiple times, and I ride it out, and I'm going to go down with the ship until I'm proven wrong or not. Everything I was saying about this fight, I continued to say until the fight happened. Anybody who watches me, and I'll give you guys a taste of that right about now. People want to be, I'm telling you, people want to be like Boxingego, but it's cool that you want to emulate, but you have to have the knowledge. That's what, like, the other stuff, you could get a dope microphone or have a cool voice and delivery. You know what I mean? You could do a million videos. Like, it don't matter when you don't know what you're talking about. Or some people, maybe they know what they're talking about, but no one wants to watch them because they can't articulate it, or they're cussing too much, or, you know, whatever the case is, right? That's the difference. That's what makes me. I could conform, I can adapt, and I could give you comedy, entertainment, boxing knowledge. I give it to you how you want, like Burger King. But let's keep it going. So this was a video that I made in March. Ego Weight Watchers. Will he miss weight? And the whole video is talking about, I'm looking at Ryan Garcia in these recent pictures because he got a photo and videographer, and I was looking at him and I'm like, this dude kind of big. I know his height. I'm good with the eye test. And the whole premise of the video is, will he make weight? And y'all said, oh, the weight don't matter and Devin finna scrape him. Look, this is not a lie. Ego Weight Watchers, will he miss weight? Guess what? Ryan, in fact, did miss weight. And now weight is something y'all crying about. I told you from the beginning to pay attention to weight in this particular fight. Did I not say that? Did I say pay attention to both fighters' weight at when this fight was first announced? Is that cap or fact? Ego Weight Watchers is tried and true. I know you guys want me to fail. Some of you, not Ego's Army. Some of you want me to fail. I told you from the inception, when the first time I heard this fight, pay attention to both fighters' weight. So that was obviously a reliable piece of information. Then I continued to put out these Ego Weight Watchers. It's not just looking at pictures and just saying stupid stuff. I'm really analyzing it. People's like, oh, you're looking at Ryan without a shirt and all these games. But the title of the video, ironically, is what happened. Will he miss weight? In March, and then April 20th, he actually missed weight. So maybe I know what I'm talking about. Look, here's another Ego Weight Watcher video. Ego Weight Watchers, shocking. Ryan Garcia, massive weight gain. Ryan Garcia, massive, bigger size than I can ever recall. Problems for Devin Haney? Bro, these are all that's why I never really trip off it. I'm telling you, Ryan looked big. This is going to be a problem. Ego, April 17th, 3 days before the fight. I don't see why Team Haney is daring Ryan Garcia to stand in the center of the ring in exchange. Tank Davis has real deal knockout power with single shots, and he didn't even say that. Just fight your fight. In my opinion, Devin Haney is more of a skilled boxer, and a dogfight versus a big puncher like Ryan Garcia is unnecessary danger versus a puncher like Ryan Garcia. And then somehow, some way, and this is why I love my job, I put this stuff out before the fight. I don't waver. I don't bend or fold. And like, here's the thing. Someone's like, oh, you guessed. It was just a lucky guess. Of course they're going to say that. Just like when a fighter knocks somebody out, like Marquez, they're going to say it was a lucky punch. Like Marquez ain't been fighting his whole life. Like Marquez hasn't studied Pacquiao to know that his feints If I pay attention, I can time that, right? He's about to lunge. You know, people are always going to complain and say, oh, it was a lucky guess and all that. But here's the thing. If it was so lucky, how come I don't have several videos talking about Devin Haney, who was also looking pretty big? Tell me. If you go like, so bro, so everything I'm doing is strategic, and now you guys see it. It's strategic because I'm giving you the best content and my real opinion. The reason why I wasn't making a bunch of videos about Devin Haney, who also was looking swole, is because I know he wasn't really a big puncher, and no matter how much he added on size, that wasn't ultimately likely gonna make him this all-star puncher. And that's why it wasn't as important that he was big. You guys get what I'm saying? We're just talking boxing, people. It wasn't as important that Devin Haney, he was posting all them flex pictures and same thing. And he looked like he was in monster shape. But for me, as a student of this game, right? As a student of this game, I'm like, the stuff I do is for a purpose. Like there's no wasted movement. Look. Go to my page. I didn't make videos when Devin dropped this. He dropped all these muscle pictures, right? Yeah, he looks in great shape. But I understand muscles don't win fights. So for the people saying, oh, it's just a lucky guess and all that, then you sound stupid. Because if I was hedging my bet or making a lucky guess, how come I didn't make no videos about Devin looking in incredible shape? Because muscles don't win the fights. Is much more to that. With Ryan Garcia, him being bigger actually matters because he's fast. As long as he doesn't lose, like even if he loses a little bit of speed, he still has a lot of power. Block bread, get him out of here. When they hate, donate. When they hate, donate. Now, y'all making it worse for you. You don't make me look bad. Get him out of here. He said, ego just yapping. In my opinion, he living off prediction. Well, the money keep coming in, so we're not worried about what you talking about, bro. The stats is looking great. Shout out to everybody. The numbers are great. He said, hey, block him. Get him out of here. If y'all want a good show, he must be removed. Shooters confirm when he's out of here. Bro, I'm not arguing with no bums. My man Business Brain clipped him. Yeah, shout out to Business Brain. Now all of a sudden, see, this y'all making it bad for you. You ain't making it bad for me. The people like, man, you were right, Ego. You the one look like a hater. And now we got a block. He said, I was a supporter, but I do you. Oh, yeah, no problem. I don't care if you were, are, is, past tense, present tense. You don't have to support me. You talking and hating, then you don't need to be my supporter. I love my job. This is what I'm talking about, people. No, he wasn't gone. He kept talking. But anyway, this is what I love about my job. You notice the people. Oh, he came back. Oh, that was his burner account. Oh, okay. That makes more sense now. Look, they doing all this extra just to keep coming back to Boxingego chat to tell me I'm not nice with it. Oh, you're living off this prediction. It hasn't even been 1 week since the fight. What did you think? I was just going to stop talking about the fight when it was, to you guys, a shocking outcome? When they hate, donate. That's all y'all got to do. They spread negativity. You show positivity. They try to knock me off my pivot, and they just keep coming back on their burner accounts. At the end of the day, I wasn't making videos about Devin looking swole. And that's part of Devin's problem and his team's problem, which I'll talk about. When they hate donate, we got a $5 Cash App. Okay. We got $5. This one comes from Ray Jean Clark. He said $95 for a Canelo fight is crazy. Who said 95 though? I don't know about no 95, bro. I don't know the price. I ain't looked at the price. We still on this Devin thing. Now he coming back. Hold on. I gotta fix that. He doing too much. I can't work the shooters like that. Hold on, people. This man won't stay away. I told you they turn into stalkers. When they get booted out of Boxingego, they turn into stalkers. Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left myself pager and my home phone at the bottom. I sent you 2 letters in autumn. You must not have got them. There probably was a problem at the post office or something. What's been up, man? How's your daughter? I'm about to have a daughter. Guess what I'm going to call her? Bro, this man came back 3 times. We going to fix that. Please smash. I told you they obsessed. Only Boxingego. No one else gets this where the same person continues to try again. And my shooters just hunting them down. But when you great like myself and you have an awesome channel and a happening spot with you guys, this is what they want to do. I got to get a restraining order because these dudes are losers. Anyway, every time they do this stuff, I'm telling you, do the opposite. If you like the channel, do the opposite of what they're doing. They're coming with mad negativity because they were wrong, likely spread a bunch of bull. So just do the opposite of what they do. Spread positivity. And this is what it is. But let's finish up the warm up because I ain't even really got to cooking. Let's do the Boxingego roll call. City, state, zip, bang where you from, rep where you from. Let me know where you from. Your boy Ego representing Northern California, Bay Area, 707, man. So let me know where you guys are from, and then we'll get started. We got Chicago, Garfield Park Boxing, Surrey. Bridgeport, Connecticut, 315 Syracuse, 804 Houston, Texas in this bit. Pittsburgh, PA, 15210. Mobile, Alabama, 251, baby. Tennessee. We got London, England, mate. BK, Baltimore, 415. North Louisiana, 318. Home of the Stockton Slap, 209. Australia. Yeah, now that's a North. Chicago. Yeah, I know. Yay area. East Tennessee, 865. We got England back in here. SoCal, 760. I told you we everywhere. H-Town, Santa Monica, 312. 337, Louisiana. Please get the likes up, says Quadcast. 716, Buffalo. Fort Worth, Texas, 817. Glendale, AZ, 85308. Rising Phoenix. Bridgeport. How is this man coming back that fast when I put the 5-minute thing on? That's insane. It has not been 5 minutes. Yorkshire, England, Compton. We got Bompton in here, 310. Sounding like Luda. I've got whoa in different area. Man, you thought I was just 707? Man, I'm worldwide. Act like y'all don't know. It's the abominable hoe, man. Globetrot International Postman. Neighborhood dope. Bro, I'm like Luda. Yeah, we got people all over the world. What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag? A couple of cans of whip ass. You did a good ass job. Just eyeing me, spying me. Man, who's your weed man? How do you smoke so good? You's a superstar, boy. Why you still up in the hood? What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag? A couple of cans of whip ass. You did a good ass job of just eyeing me. Bro, let's get it. We around the world. All around. Welcome to Atlanta, Jack and Hammers and Foes. Back to the Jack and the Mac of the adolescent packing a foe. I knock on the door. Who is it? Just happen to know it was Ego, the one with the flow. JD in the Rose and Ego in the Cut Supreme. Bro, and the McDonald's ice cream machine still broken. Huh. Man, come on, bro. Ask Meth and Red. Ribbit. Yeah, I'll hit y'all with the Luda bar. Man, Devin Haney got dropped like 8 times. Huh. Bro, they want me to say it like, they want me to break down the fights like Luda. Man, Ryan hit him with a left hook. Huh. They mad because Devin Haney got dropped like 8 times. And now Ryan's smoking that Haney Pack. Huh. Luda. The incredible, untouchable Nick spitting venom out of body with the dopest flows. And wonder why the lines around the corner because the little mother had the dopest shows. Now 2-time for my independent... Hold on. 2-time for my independent women that be getting that cake. Stop playing, bro. Bro, how does this man keep coming back so fast? It's like, this is insane. Hey, YouTube gotta fix this, bro. They gotta fix this. Like, I put the man found a way to get through the electric fence to keep coming back. Do you gamble with your knowledge? No. I gamble on my channel. That's what I do. Listen, shout out to Haney Gee. Huh. Yeah, we got £5 from the UK. Huh. Huh. I live in California. I can't gamble. Like, unless it's like an Indian casino. We don't have, like, I can't go on an app and sports bet. It's not a thing. So, but the way I gamble on my channel. I bet on us. I bet on the information from Ego's Army. That's what we bet on. Because every time, I told you, every time you see where Ego steered you guys right, it becomes a payday for me. The fans been showing mad love. They've been sending cash apps and the super chat. I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm a content creator. If I would have got it wrong, you think they would have been sending the same cash apps and super chats? Like, there's people right now, content creators, I guarantee you they don't want to read the comments. They looking away. They like Bird Box with the blindfolds. I can read every one of my comments unless it's one of you stands. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem reading my comments because I know. Please do not start name dropping in my chat. You will be removed. You don't gamble, you invest in you. I don't care about what no one talking about, but what I'm talking about. This ain't directed to anyone specifically. It's to who, if the shoe fit. People do not want to look at their comment sections right now. How is this man back again? Come on, bro. This man, hey, business brain, how many times have you blocked this man? Hey, blood, hey, we about to do something different, bro. How many times have you blocked this man? How many times have you, because listen, the people that want to be here, y'all gonna let, okay, he got blocked 8 times. Now I'm gonna start taxing y'all. This man came back 8 times. Someone gonna pay $8. Y'all not finna waste my time with this foolishness. And then people don't want to hit the likes and stuff. You see this man coming back like a psycho. The man got blocked. Now you going. I promise you, y'all gonna make this worth it for Boxingego. It will happen. So pay like you weigh. This man is out here tripping, coming back 1,000 times, and y'all can't hit the like button. Bro, the stream is really finna be over. You letting this man come and try to distract from what we're doing, and then the people don't want to show love. No, bro, I'm not having that. I'll just go work on some other content. I promise you. We not finna play these games. I'm not finna play their games. Listen, the Haneyacks life support because you did too much. Not just being a Devin Haney fan, but being radical. If you're radical, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do it like we doing it like the Italian mafia. It was $8 minus, that's about $2.30 UK. So we'll just say now the congregation owes $6. We'll do it like that. Shout out to my man Solomon Ebanks. You are not gonna stop us from what we're doing over here, bro. He said he works for YouTube. Nah, they ain't gonna do all that work here. Hey, and still not a pay-per-view attraction. Oh yeah, that's looking ugly. You ain't lied about that. Why y'all be challenging me? Someone said try 50 Cent rap style. Come on, bro. Y'all know I could do the 50. Stop. Darius said try 50 Cent. I'm the king of all things, the kid with the golden voice. Stop playing. I say, Irv, make it hot, nigga. Hey, Devin Haney and the Haneyacks, nigga. You gotta do something, baby. But Doc say if I get here, I might get a concussion. Better that than the hole in the head. Bro, stop. Y'all know I got this. Chill, yeah, yo, I got this. Yeah, no Diddy. I seen Puff the other. I seen Puff. Puff with the police, nigga. Hey, Ryan left hook, nigga. He hit him with that left hook, man. It felt like me when I got shot in the jaw. Bro, stop playing. Lloyd Banks. Yeah, I said, hold on. I got to hit the Banks. Hold on. You better warn him if that's your man, because I'll throw his ass off the roof like Nutso and above the rim. I got a new toy that'll burn a hater and put a red dot in his eye like the Terminator. Bro, I am hip-hop. I am hip-hop. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm hip-hop. I said acid out the baggie, this is more than dope. Flawless flow, fucking off a sign every horoscope, then wore my robe. Strapped off the corner coat, letting my opponent. Man, what? Hit him like the Klitschko, sick though. Bro, what? Stop playing. Hit Haney with that left hook. Zab with the left hook. Bro, what? I got all styles, man. Stop playing. Yeah, shout out to my man Tao. He all the way from France. Now they say I gotta hit the Lil Wayne. Yeah, I'm single. Nigga, they cancel that. Like Nino, I ain't tripping on that. I'm sipping on something and my homeboy say he got a bad. Yo, moolah, bro. And I was watching the fight with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. And I said that apple in Eagle Street. Man. Okay, I'm out here. You then started it. You ordered it. Bullet find a home in your arteries. Part of it. Yeah. Yo, bro, I could do any style where I'm the man. I'm the king. Ego's Chris Brown is my favorite. Bro, Devin Legs was on Chris Brown. Never right to say goodbye. When I gonna get you, bro? Them Devin Legs when Ryan got that hook off, bro. I got the hook up. Holla if you hear me, bro. Devin Legs was on C Breezy. Let me up, I wanna love you. Hit me with a left hook up under a nice that. Beep beep, back it up like a trucker, bro. Devin. I didn't want to see, bro. Devin said he wasn't hurt. He was surprised. And the ref said he slipped. Girl, I just want to see you slip right now, cause it's on, babe. I just want to see you slip. Well, you slipped like 6, 7, 8 times. Bro, Devin said I was not hurt. I was surprised. Girl, I just want to see you strip now, cause bro, come on, y'all know it. Don't you be on that pussy, yeah. And don't you be on that pussy, yeah. Don't you be on that pussy. Bro, y'all be hey, wanna leave in the club? I just want you to come over, girl. Oh, I can hear your body calling, baby. Oh, yeah. Devin got sleepy. You know. Bro, he got hit with the hook and got sleepy. Devin got sleepy. You know. Darling, You know what time it is. I'ma make it right. Read a bit of, read a bit of dresser with the condoms, and I'ma leave it in. All night, we can do it. Bro, Ryan said, I said around two things that can happen at the Barclays, baby. So baby, after we get out the clay, we get out the arena, I'ma take away your legs. Hold on, don't make me do the remix on the spot. Bro, I said around two things that can at the Barclays, baby. So we get out the arena. I'ma take away your legs, hit you in the face, and hold on. We can put that together. I'ma take away your legs, left hook temple, and then take away your fade. Oh yeah. Bro, stop. Don't make me do the C Breezy. And Bill should have threw in the towel when he was like, never time to say goodbye when I gonna get you now. Bro. Bro, his legs was all over. Bro, Harvey died. I tried to tell Harvey died, but he doesn't want to listen. Bro, the ref was tripping. Bill Haney was tripping. You trying to pay? Harvey Doc getting paid on the side and the oh, we just having some fun, bro. Oh, you want that Usher? Hold on. Ryan turned into Usher that night. Hold on. This is my Usher. And I can't sing, y'all, but this is my Usher. This is my Usher. Devin was punching him real hard in the back. Bah, 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 bah. This when Ryan turned to Usher. Watch this. Yeah, and then the left hook landed. Watch this. When Ryan hit that, watch this. And then none of them shots like hurt Ryan, and Ryan was like, and Ryan came out, going nowhere fast. You've got no legs, girl. It's on 'cause Harvey Doc saves you, and I know. Bro, Ryan said you going nowhere fast, bro, 'cause you ain't got no legs. Going nowhere fast. We've read the canvas, and I know that I just hurt you. Bro, going nowhere fast. We've reached the canvas. Yeah, Devin, he got it bad. When you're on the phone, hang up and your dad calling back. Bro, hang up and your dad calling Floyd. What? How will Roy Jones commentate? Hold on. Shout out to Shawnee G. Let's get it. Oh my gosh. Shout out to. Why? How did it even turn to this? Hey, come on, run the numbers up. Let's run the numbers up. I don't even know how we got here, bro. Going nowhere fast. We've touched the canvas. He hit you and you fell down. Bro, I got the climax rematch. Listen, I'm doing remixes on the spot. You go and show. Listen, y'all gonna pay me. Y'all gonna pay me for that. Bro, going nowhere fast. You've touched the canvas. I hit you and you fall down. Bro, don't make me hit that Usher on Usher. Ryan G fill cups like double D's. Y'all tripping, bro. Yay area 707. You feel me? Ryan beat him, though, through all adversity. Give the man his credit. He got to get his credit. When you're feeling your body, you found somebody who Makes you change your ways like punching with you too. You fought him in the amateurs. You been there, done it, around. After all that, this is what you found. Bro, this is the amateur remix. Nobody wants to take your love. If you hooked by the words in a song. Get it? If you hooked by the words in a song. Baby, you got it, man. When you're on the phone. Hooked off when you hit the canvas. You got it. You gonna miss some meals without your jaw. Bro, stop playing. I'm the best in the business. The remix. Okay. The king of the remix is on the spot. Okay. Pay me like you wait. Okay. Bro, and the reason is because the Haney acts, bro. Just chill. Just say like, oh, good fight. This, that, but they not doing that. So we gotta cook. They're like, oh, Ryan cheated. Ryan's on steroids. Bro, they sound like Dr. Claw from I'll get you, catch it. If it's the last thing I do. Bro, they turn into villains because you didn't let this man win. Bro, I told you this was gonna happen. I said, this is such a bad fight. I don't like the fight for Devin. Ryan done blew the promotion. And he running around acting like the Joker. You let him and you play this game. And then when it don't work for you, now the Haney X is mad. Like you can't have, it's boxing. Because here, answer this for me. Took a left and came back. Hold on. I'm still in the singing mode. Hold on. Took a left, came back, hot left on the flow. Oh, y'all making a remix. Oh, it's over, bro. Y'all making the remix to the hits and hooks and choruses. Bro, just take the loss is the best way. Like, the crazy thing is, now this is how it plays out. Best in the business, and it's not even close. Now people are going to crash out because they crashed out before the fight and they crashed out their channels pumping and pump faking certain messages and agendas, Bill or whoever had you in pocket. And then people crashed out and weren't to a point where it wasn't just like being a Devin Haney fan. It was like fanatical and radical, and everybody became ops, and everybody who didn't like say Devin is the next Floyd or only niceties became like trash talked about, right? And I told people not to crash out your channel for any one fight. Like, for example, when Mayweather Pacquiao fought, I did a 30-minute fight prediction. 30 minutes. I picked Floyd. There were people all in the buildup, and they're like, oh, close down your channel if Floyd lose. You're stupid. Why would I close my channel regardless of a fight? I've been working my whole life for these moments. I put mad years, blood, sweat, tears into my channel. Why would I close it for any fight? You see what I'm saying? But this is how people act. They act like little kids or like ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Oh, close your channel. Fast forward, I picked Floyd by decision. He won by decision. And those people just disappeared. I'm telling you, it's not smart to crash out your channel or your page pumping fake messages in boxing, because you better have a Floyd record when you do too much. If you don't have a Floyd record and you can't just maintain all wins, which is very hard to do in the world of boxing, all that stuff you put out, all the stuff you promoted is coming back to you. So I've been here before. I've seen this so many times. What happens next? Fans come for you. Channels slow down, die down, get crashed out. People stop watching because you're no longer credible and they didn't insult you and they don't respect you. People are going to have to come up with excuses. You see, after these big fights, come up with excuses, delete their content, delete their videos, private their videos, turn off comments. These are the things that happen instead of just people being genuine boxing fans, keeping it real. Why delete content? Why delete comments? Why delete or private videos? Why turn comments off? This is what happens. Like, you even see it with fighters. Fighter talk crazy, and then now on social media, they want to turn the comments off. So they'd be like, you can't leave a comment because you got cooked in your fight, and now you won't be able to leave a comment because they don't want to read it. And then people like me who kept it real, I objectively speaking, broke down the fight with what I thought, which most of it came true, if not all of it. And then it's just another day in the office for me because I didn't do too much. You see what I'm saying? I didn't say the stuff that other people were saying. You guys had insane fight predictions. And when that insane fight prediction didn't play out, that it was never really going to play out. But when it doesn't, now turn off comments, delete videos, private your videos, delete, content that you posted and change the captions because now you don't want people to go back and say, oh, you said this. I've been here several times. This is how it always works. The best thing is to not do it. Like, it's like, y'all know I dabble with, well, not dabble. I'm a videographer. I edit. I do the audio, blah, blah, blah. This is my background, right? This is what I've been doing for decade plus. So here's a tip. If you want to capture audio, anybody, like let's say you're a gaming channel or whatever, and you want to capture audio, the number one tip, and I'm not like OVO, 40 or something like that in terms of engineering. I'm still learning a lot daily about audio. But from what I do know, I'm not no like complete rookie, but what I do know and the best tip that I could give is the best way to get good audio is to capture it right the first time. Anybody who's an engineer or dabbles with audio or video, they're going to tell you to get it right in camera or get it right at the source. Like if you have a microphone and it's connected to an audio interface or whatever your setup is, get the right audio, the levels. Like that's why you ever see a film set and then they got people with the headphones, they're monitoring the audio. So when Thor is saying Chris Hemsworth saying his lines is loud enough, because if there was like feedback or interference and he killed the scene, let's say Denzel killed the scene. Yeah, it's $25,000 alpaca. Look, you don't wipe that, you block, and he killed it. And then you didn't record the audio. So you need those people, you know what I mean? Because Denzel just murdered the scene. He might not be able to do it exactly like he just did it. That's why you have to capture it right the first time. Before you even start, have your checks and balances, you know what I mean? Get your audio levels where they need to be, have stand-ins so you get your shot framed. This is what you do when you're a professional like Boxingego. These dudes in boxing don't do that. Just like the Haneys didn't do it. They had no safeguards for Devin in the event that he lost. And then now they're mad at the people who are celebrating that we seen a good fight, it got an outcome, and what they said was true, or Mad Ryan doing diss songs and stuff. I told you, what did you expect was going to happen? He beat the brakes off of Devin Haney. You thought he was doing all this stuff in the buildup. He was going to only make more of a monster. So like I said, back to the audio analogy, get the audio right to begin with. That's the same thing with channels. If you don't overstep your boundary when you don't know about boxing and you don't put out all these like agenda driven like commentary talking about Devin's the next Floyd or Tank's afraid and all this other stuff that people say, and then you won't have to face this kind of wicked music, you know what I mean? When you get it wrong. Like even when Boxingego get it wrong, I got it right. Meaning I got something wrong, like ultimately my fight prediction's wrong, but not every darn thing that I said is wrong. What's hurting the Haneyacks is virtually every angle that they've been pushing for whatever length of time is now in question and or it's kind of been erased. Like no one believes it. That's why, again, not everyone can do a Boxingego. Even Tim Bradley, he a fighter that he's supposed to know this game and be an expert. He talking about he'll quit boxing commentary if Ryan Garcia win. Okay, quit, muff. That's what you said. See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so think about this. People always like try to insult me and YouTubers. Like, oh, this is a YouTuber. He don't know nothing. Okay, so Tim Bradley boxed, but he also put no respect on Ryan Garcia's name, and now he won't quit. That's what you said. That's why I don't play those. Like, I'm not finna close my channel off of a fight. That's stupid. So I don't even talk radical like that. I don't even say like radical things like, oh, if Ryan win or lose, I'm gonna cancel my channel. That's just you're dumb for even doing that. It's not even that serious. But again, when people have these like biases, he don't like Ryan. That's what that boils down to. Ryan says something because how he say these crazy predictions to everybody who dissed him. Tank dissed him. Then you pick everyone against. You pick Ryan to beat Tank. Ryan dissed you. Then you pick Devin to beat Ryan. Boxing don't work like that. If somebody like Terrence Crawford dissed me, right? That don't mean I'm gonna like guarantee pick against him if I think he's going, oh, I'm picking Avanesian. Boxing don't work like that. You see what I'm saying? If you diss me, I just got dissed. I'm not finna pick, I'm not finna pick no, yeah, the money keep coming in. I'm not gonna pick no David Avocado to beat Terrence Crawford. You crazy. So like, it come with the territory. It come with the territory. Own up to it as a man. You said it. No one prompted to you, so you got to quit. Or like not like people won't even like do half of that. Just quit for 6 months. Don't do no videos for 6 months. And now you want to. And then the same people, they'll be like, oh, but Jaron Ennis will beat Ryan. But you didn't say Jaron. That's a whole different conversation. But that's what people in boxing do. Now they want to pit Ryan against Errol and Jaron Ennis and Crawford, and you trying to get him knocked off because you need to knock it off and you didn't, and now you look stupid. So like, notice the Haney, they keep putting Ryan against everybody, but they not putting Devin in, like talking about Devin's next matchups. They talking about Floyd Mayweather, is Floyd in Dubai or whatever bullshit, Tank and that. But what about they, like, you know what I'm saying? People want to fast forward. They want to fast forward. They don't want to see the rest of the movie because they predicted it wrong. You can't be like that in boxing. People lose respect and you know, you lose credibility. When I get something wrong, I got to face the music and be like, I got cooked. I got cooked. And that's how I've always played it. I got cooked. Whatever. It happens. Get them likes up. Hate. It said get them likes up or donate. Facts. Shout out to Mr. Shaw. And again, like I said, the more radical you are when you're this wrong,
he got cooked. You didn't go down like that. He got cooked.
The more radical you are, the more craziness you say that proves you don't know ish about boxing, the harder it's going to be to bounce back and to just admit you're wrong. If you said like for example, Devin and Ryan, if someone's like, I think Devin can outbox him via unanimous decision, and that's all they said on their channel, I don't think you guys as fans would cook them. If they're like, man, Ryan got power, so you never know, but I'll pick Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney has the tools to get it done here. Nobody, from what I've seen in boxing, you might get a couple smart Alex who come in and say, oh, you were wrong. But more often than not, you're not going to get all that. You're not going to get all that because you were really like respectful to both fighters. When you get that, it's usually because you was talking crazy, like Bill Haney. You said fight in the center or die or whatever, all that type of stuff. The boxing channels were talking crazy, platforms talking crazy, not being objective, not acting like Ryan had any type of shot. That's when you usually have to face the music harder. Like, listen, I know because I've gotten stuff wrong where like if I respect Better Biev and Bivol. So if I do a fight prediction for that fight and I get it wrong, no one's going to cook me because I had the utmost respect for both fighters. It's just somebody got to win and lose. I got to do my job and, you know, possibly do a prediction. But if I was talking crazy about Bivol or actually for Haney Garcia, I think it's closer. If I was talking crazy about Better Biev and then he did what Ryan did to Devin, then I'm gonna have the wrath to pay. They'd be like, man, you was talking hella head about Better Biev. You said all he has is power and he old and da-da-da-da. That's when you got to face the music, and people don't want to do it. Kamal Oz says Black Krillin. Kamal just poop, 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 poop. Hold on. Shout out to the brother Kamal Oz. He sent $10. Let's work. Y'all trying to work. Kamal's trying to work. Let's work. He said the Black Krillin.
Why? I like it in this way.
Black Krillin, aka Tim Bradley, is an emotional company man. He has been a hater. Devin Haney has nowhere to hide. Sandra Martin fight. Gary Antoine Russell fight. Subriel Matias. Jack Catterall. Well, he got to beat Josh Taylor, but I feel you. Teofimo Lopez. Lemos Ponce. He's surrounded by sharks. Yeah. Hey, come on. They liking the Black Krillin. Man, Krillin is back. Yo, see what happens when you keep it real? The money keep coming in. I don't know how much money we've made from this fight, but I told you we were making money from this fight. Remember I told you? I said Ryan's doing a lot with the promotion to the point where it's like kind of losing me, and I don't even care about the fight. Remember I said that? I said I don't even care. But I said we for sure doing the watch party because I'm going to make some money. Everything I said was true because we made a lot of money this fight. Shout out to Joshua Robbins. He sent $5. It says, thank you for keeping it 100. That's a rare thing now. For me, I appreciate you, Joshua. For me, it's like this. I came in the game doing this, so why would I change the formula? The formula got me to this, like to have longevity in the sport. I'm sure you guys wouldn't like it if I started like switching up now. So I feel like I came in the game by myself. I came in the game being honest with these fights. So why should I switch that now? You know, and again, like I said, people are going to start privating their videos, deleting their past content. That's lame. That's lame. So people, instead of just standing on what you said, you could just push an agenda for so long and then like delete the content. Deleting is cheating. So I don't think that's good. And then you think people don't pay attention to this. Like, imagine if I got cooked from a fight and everything I said was like crap, and then I turn off all my comments. So no, people are going to be like, let's say I was way wrong with this Haney Garcia thing, which I wasn't. But I turn off all the comments on my videos. Like, people be like, nah, leave it, undo them comments. You see what I'm saying? Like, people see it. So that's a bad look. That would be a bad look if I got something wrong. Like, remember when I picked Errol to beat Crawford and I was wrong? I did videos the same day, the next day. I didn't turn off the comments. I didn't go back and delete the videos. If I was getting cooked, I was getting cooked. Like, people like, yeah, is he weight drained now? Yeah. Like, bro, but here's the thing too. Remember I was saying Crawford looks like his weight cut was rough? I still believe that. I still believe that was, and then, so that aspect, the prediction for who won the fight, I was way off. Credit to Crawford. But the actual him being, the weight cut being, he gained too much weight and his weight cut being rough, that's still true. And you've seen it because he moved up to 154. And he looked at the face-off with Madrimov, he looked like he's 154. Andre Noble says $2 for the truth. Shout out to my boy, Eagles Army. Al says, Ego, you being wrong is a lottery for the hater. They love it because it's like, I normally don't get cooked real bad, but you know, every dog has his day. They love those moments because they don't get them often. Because I don't talk crazy. I don't talk agenda. I don't talk like political, like somebody paid me to say this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that. So I got show notes, so I'm just going over a couple things. Trying to see where we should take this next. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like the Haneys, they had people in pocket, and a lot of people were pushing this narrative, and instead of just letting Devin grow, right? Dissing everyone, crashing out the channel. And then the funny thing is when it doesn't work and it backfires because of how Ryan won and how devastating the loss is, they're trying to switch it and blame the people who didn't do all that. You're not going to do some Jedi mind trick on the world of boxing to make the world of boxing feel like the person who pushed these narratives and agendas for Devin Haney, make it believe like everyone's against Haney and people just hated Haney and people are coons. Like that don't work, bro. That don't work. That's boxing Karen stuff. That's what the boxing Karens do. You know, now all of a sudden they're going to be like, oh, you guys, people are cooning for Ryan and stuff. It's not even about that. Like, if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You ain't finna switch it, talking about Kamal a coon, you know, Ego a coon. But then y'all didn't say nothing when Bill Haney was calling Tank a monkey. And that was after he became Muslim. So you have two Muslim brothers. Tank had just converted to Islam, and Bill Haney out here calling him a monkey. But then if you're talking about what we actually witnessed, which was Devin Haney massacre at the hands of Ryan Garcia, then now we're gonna throw out, oh, you're unfair, you're a coon. Was it a coon and unfair when Bill Haney was at the zoo calling Tank a monkey, and when they was clout chasing Tank in every video? Like, what are we talking about, bro? You're not finna use no Jedi reverse psychology mind tricks on me. I know my heart is pure. I know what I put out. I know what I said. I ain't called no black man a monkey. I know that. I know that for a fact. There are no clips of me doing that. So we're not finna try to reverse the outcome and flip. Oh, see, these are the Devin haters. Nah, we're not doing that. Because if I was a Devin hater, then all of my advice would have been to sabotage him. Think about that. I know I'm the best in the business. I know I make boxing look pretty. I know I got the realest chat. I know I'm the man. I'm him. Think about that. Think about that. Because I didn't play the wicked, Haney game of like just not saying what I didn't feel and like overpraise, like fanboy stuff. Because I didn't play that game, they'll say you're a Haney hater, right? They'll say Kamal's a Haney hater because we weren't sticking to the script, right? But here's the thing. We were keeping it real the whole time. So how could we be the hater? If I was a hater, then I would have tell Devin Haney to fight in the center of the ring. But the person that told him that was his own daddy. Think about that. Think about that. If I really had a bad heart, then I would I would sabotage him like his dad did, and I would sabotage him and tell him to fight the wrong fight. I wasn't doing that. I was telling them, I said, I'll pull it up right now. I said, fighting in the center of the ring versus Ryan, don't do that. That makes no sense. That's just foolish pride, and you're giving him the best advantage to win. So just think about what people say and tell me if it makes sense. If I hated Haney, then I would tell him to do what his dad told him to do, which is to fight in the center of the ring, toe-to-toe with a faster-handed and bigger and stronger Ryan Garcia. If I hated Haney, then I would have said, oh, don't do a rehydration clause on him. But in fact, it's the opposite. Every piece of real dialogue from me would have actually helped Haney. So how am I the Haney hater if this I said would have helped him? That's why I said you guys got to think. Don't just listen to what people say. Think about the movement. Think about the actions. If I hated him, then I would be saying hateful things like the Haneyacks were saying to Gervonta Davis and to Shakur Stevenson and to Subriel Matias. Why would I, like, if you hate someone, why are you going to give them advice to win? Because, again, for me, I'm doing a job. And I always, no matter what, who does what, says what about me, I do the job with integrity to the best of my ability. Some people love it, some people hate it, but that's what I'm giving you. Ryan punched up Haney like Tank punched up Haney in sparring. Tank was 100% right. Haney just isn't like that. Shout out to Solomon for the $5. So, yeah, don't let people confuse you and try to switch. So, who should you believe? The person who continues to get it right, or the people that were pushing all these narratives about Devin, all of which have now been turned upside down? Like let's say you have a car and then you try to trade that car in and you're going to be upside down. Y'all know what that is? Do y'all know what it is to be upside down when you try to trade your car in? Anybody, somebody define what that term means. Let's work. What does it mean if you try to get a new car and you're upside down in your vehicle? What does that mean? Somebody. Okay. Spo says, yes, still owing money on the car even though you traded it in. Boom. In the red. Okay. Shout out to New Meaning. Okay. We got people that know. New Meaning, I think, has the best one. You owe more than it's worth. I think that illustrates it the best. Shout out to New Meaning and then Seen and Unseen. Right? When you try to trade in a car, let's say your car is worth $2,000, but you still owe $7,000 on the car. 7 minus 2, that's 5. So you're upside down with that car. You owe too much payment-wise, $7,000, and your car at this point is only worth $2,000, and it's not paid off. So that's negative $5,000. You're upside down. That's a lot of boxing channels right now. They're upside down with their channels because they put all their eggs into the basket of one fight, and one fighter burnt bridges with virtually everybody else, says Shakur was garbage, Tank is garbage, Ellerby and Floyd are garbage, Al Heyman's garbage, whoever the Haneyacks like win at. And now you upside down in the whip because everything you said didn't happen. So from a boxing perspective, and this is not me kicking the man wise down, I'm just being real. He said them channels got negative equity. Beautiful. This is just my honest opinion. The Devin Haney brand has depreciated. It's depreciated. And they didn't have no gap insurance, as I went over. They didn't have any car insurance. You drove this upside down car off the lot, didn't listen to nobody, and didn't get the chin insurance. You didn't get the gap insurance, and you didn't get just regular Geico car insurance. So with no chin insurance, with no gap insurance, with no car insurance, you get into a wreck and you were already upside down in the whip or whatever, and with this crazy APR, then you're screwed. That's a lot of channels right now. Devin Haney's brand has depreciated because a lot of what was pushed has to be in question if we're being honest and fair. Block Ramiro Perez. I don't care what you talking about, bro. I'm telling you, it's depreciated. I can break it down further. So you let this boy Ryan Garcia win when the world and you said he had no chance. Now Ryan is dropping rap disses. He's meeting with Donald Trump in shadow boxing for Donald Trump. He's out here with Coach Prime. He's doing like a victory lap, bro. Look, He would look. He getting hugged by Deion Sanders, bro. He winning. He won. He winning. And the best thing the Haney X could say is he cheated, but no one's believing it. And then on top of that, Cassidy putting Devin Haney in a bar as he's dissing somebody. So for the culture, that's nobody wants to be the punchline of a rapper's diss song unless it's some cool stuff, like some cool stuff you did. You don't want to be that person because you lost. And like, here's the thing. Outside of the Haney channels and the Haney, I don't think the culture truly cares, because when Wilder lost, I ain't seen nobody violate and put a Wilder Fury reference in their verse like that. When Errol Spence got beat by Terrence Crawford, I didn't see Cassidy, man, you would get it like Errol Spence. That's a car crash. You would get bent. Like he wasn't doing that. But maybe he don't have the connection, to Devin Haney. I don't know. But it doesn't look like the culture's behind you if they immediately diss you. Now Ryan Garcia doing the diss. Ryan Garcia, all this is on my social media, by the way. Ryan Garcia has a new diss called Haney Pack. Oh, I thought he said the N-word. Did y'all hear that? He didn't say it, but I thought he said it. I thought he said, I'm the best in the world. I was like, hold on, wait. He didn't say it, though. I really thought he said it right there, but he didn't say it. Ryan ain't crazy.
They didn't think that I would win, but I won. They didn't think that I would win, but I won. I got in there and got the job
done.
I'm the best in the world, number
one.
Got that Haney Pack flowing in my love. Really get that boy some beats, he my son. He was asleep on the ground, he did not respond.
What? Bro, he said they didn't think that I would win, but I won. They didn't think that I would win, but I won. He said smoking Haney Pack, he my son. He was on the ground, he ain't respond. Called an ambulance. Like, what? Bro, Ryan is wild as what? Bro, he dropping a diss song on the man. It's going to be hard to recover from. It's going to be hard to recover from, bro. I tried to tell y'all, the Haney are like, no, you're hating. All right. Bro, you're getting, he said, I don't even know what you heard it. I don't know. Bro, he said he's smoking Haney Pack, got that Haney Pack in my lungs. What? Ryan trying to slide. This is so bad. Devin's supposed to be for the culture, and you letting whoever, Mexican American gringo. And then now, like, everything I said was right. Can y'all bow down? Can y'all bow down and just be like, ego to God? Just say I'm God tier. Just say I'm God tier. Because when Haney dropped that shirt, Mexicans for Haney, I was like, bad idea. Ryan Garcia is not La Raza. Now he's sliding on tracks talking about Haney, my son. And people are going to laugh at it like they're laughing in the comment section. The beat's cool. The cadence is cool. I don't know if he got a ghostwriter. It's cool. Like, I'm not saying it's Tupac and us. Don't do that. But it's catchy. You know what I'm saying? He said he was on it. I put him to sleep. He on the ground. He ain't respond. Man, what? Bro, now he making diss records now. You let it. Hold on. Just admit I was right. That's all I want. Listen, if y'all gonna pay me or y'all gonna admit that I was right. Y'all gonna do one of the two. I'm not gonna stop. Y'all gonna pay me or y'all gonna admit that I was right. Or you might do both. I told you this man was running around like the Joker with this crazy promotion, and it was a lose-lose situation. I don't like the fight for Devin Haney. I said, what if you let this man, you let him win, now you seeing it. He talking about he want to link with Kanye, he with Kobe Covington, he with Donald Trump, he dropping rap, he all in days. And then here's the other thing. He said, got that Haney Pack flowing in my lungs. Bro, and here's the other thing. Y'all are weak. Y'all think Boxingego ain't finna eat because the Haneyacks, and because I kept it real, they don't want me to, they want me to stop posting. This is my job to post boxing. This is viral content. No matter who it happens to, this is viral content. Everyone's talking about it. See, this is what happens. People put out all this bullshit, and then they put out all these agendas and stuff, and then they don't want to face the music afterwards. Then they trying to tell me what to post. Oh, stop talking about it. Who cares? Get over it. But then y'all not saying that to World Star, who just posted it. Look, World Star. Yeah, that's right. Ryan Garcia previews song dissing Devin Haney. World Star. So that's what I'm saying. I'm a content creator. So ego, cause y'all think y'all know me, and cause I'm the king of boxing, and y'all like, oh, don't do this, don't do Dev like that. Bro, there's nothing more to be said. It was a fight. I said, may the best man win. Everything I said pretty much came true. I told you Ryan was gonna run around like a crazy man, and now you gotta face the music, and they tell him, ego, man, why you post that? Talk about something else. Tell World Star to talk about something else. Tell academics to talk about something. Why Boxingego so the algorithm is showing love when we post the content. The people clearly want to hear it and want to see it. They got 18,000 views on a post. Celebrities is commenting on, but then they like, oh, ego, why'd you post it? Bro, this is my job. Like, so I can't do my job because somebody, when trash talk goes wrong. It don't work like that, bro. That's what I'm saying. Some haters. He said ego finna eat on this. They don't want ego to eat though. They want ego to starve because they lied. This is what happens. We knew one person gonna win, one person gonna lose. What happens. I'm just here to report it. They only say they'll come in and burner accounts. Oh man, talk about something else. Go to World Star and tell them to talk about something else. Why only ego got to talk about something else? Because I'm in boxing. But the Shade Room posting it, bro. You know who else is posting? Let me show you who posting it. Or posting Ryan. People doing skits about this. I told you it was bigger than y'all thought, bro. It's over. Hold on. This man Beetlejuice is saying he training Ryan now. Beetlejuice? Man, stop. Bro, this dude from Howard Stern, he posting about it. But then Boxingego, I got to stop posting because you don't want to see it. But Beetlejuice, he can post it. And I'm definitely for sure going to see Beetlejuice Part 2 of my boy Michael Keaton. Let's go. Bro, come on. So Beetlejuice can feed the algorithm. World Star and academics and No Jumper and Shade Room and all these dudes making skits and voiceovers, they can feed the algorithm. But then y'all want Boxingego to starve. Y'all want Boxingego to start. Y'all want Boxingego to just shut up and move on to the next fight when it's viral content, which is, I mean, what content creator doesn't want viral content? And Beetlejuice can talk about this, but Ego Juice can't talk about this. Man, stop. I'm doing a job. Y'all don't like it, then screw off. Who cares? It's because your words mean something. Facts. Oh, well. It should have meant something when I was warning y'all. If my man Brian said, because your words mean something, facts. Yeah, it should have meant something when I was telling y'all don't fight in the center of the ring. When I was saying that's a horrible game plan. Blame blame that regime. Don't blame me. I didn't make the outcome. If Devin won and he cooked Ryan, like y'all was saying, I would have been doing the same thing. It's boxing. It's the hurt business. And see, that's the fake part about it. People are like, oh, but Ryan outweighed him. No one would say that if he did what you said he was going to do, which is first, second, third round knockout or domination. No one, if it looked like Regis Prograis, no one would be talking about weight. You're only talking about weight because you pushed a tough line. You was moving a hard line on Devin and said he could do this, and he didn't live up to that expectation that you said, right? And then now all of a sudden it's, oh, stop posting content, talk about something else. This is what they do. These dudes is cowards. They waving the white flag without just admitting it and just telling you and waving the white flag. Bro, I seen this. I almost fell out of my seat. The man Beetlejuice is responding to this fight. Beetlejuice. But then they saying Boxingego need to stop. Why are you making it? So only I gotta stop. Like, that's stupid. It doesn't even make sense. I'm a business. Like, see, I think some people think because I do these lives and I'm cool and I'm just a cool person, they think they know me and they want me to treat my business like it's not a business. This is a business for me. This is how I feed my family. This is how I get paid. This is what I do. I have a job. I'm a content creator. That's like if someone's doing movie reviews and then a movie flops or is bad, what they not supposed to talk about it? They supposed to show Christian Bale mercy because his movie sucked. Like, it's a job. And that's the thing about it, bro. People take it personal. Like, I've seen people like, oh, you sold the Bay out, bro. What? That's the dumbest thing. That's the dumbest thing ever. There's Bay Area rappers that have beef with each other. So why do they beef with other Bay Area rappers? I'm doing the job telling you what happened, what I seen. The road back is hard. You want the Bay Area to lie. You want me to do what the Haney is doing and just say, oh, everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. And this is only after you spread so many like narratives. The world doesn't work like that. I blame that regime. They created a lot of enemies, talked bad about people, disrespected people. And I truly believe that the money keep coming in. Yeah, we got some money. Hold on. I truly believe part of it was insecurity, and I'm going to explain on behalf of Devin Haney. Devin looked big, and he continued to get bigger and bigger over recent years. This was Devin before the fight. So let me talk about insecurities. Everybody has insecurities. Some hide it better. Devin, in my opinion, people said he had a weak chin and no punching power. So I think somewhere as he's matured, as a man, started making more and more money, I think the game plan shifted from and trying to compete with Tank Davis. Tank is a superstar and he's exciting. That's just who he is. It's his style. He has the power. His power is set up like that. Wumpty, right? So everybody was saying Devin had no pop. Some people were talking about his jaw. And you're trying to keep up with Tank, which is something I've always said. This is a recipe for disaster because in this life, you have to race your own race. Like, if New Meaning buys a brand new house and his money is just set up like that, I can't try to compete with him and my situation's not set up like that. So the funny thing with Boxingego is when someone has more than me, they have money, that's an inspiration to me. I never hate on somebody's money. like somebody who's a grinder who got it the real way. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do nothing foul for the money, but like you didn't do no like Nigerian scam or something like that. But you just did some like genuine stuff. You had a business idea, a patent, and you made it, and you have all this nice toys and stuff. I never got mad at someone or hated. That's just not in me, right? So Devin started making money, started trying to compete with Tank, heard the criticisms about he ain't got no pop, he ain't got no chin, he's not exciting, he's boring. All stuff that Tank, no one said none of that about Tank. And then now you can see where insecurities could start to wane and like play in. You're trying to compete with this Gervonta Davis, who I keep telling you and told you is the face of boxing. Is the face of boxing. You're trying to get there. So you start doing everything to like close that gap. And you flew too close to the sun. It was, to me, Devin Haney gained a lot of size in a short period of time. A lot of size in a short period of time. Block, I am your leader. I don't care what you're talking about, bro. Devin Haney gained a lot of size. When they hate, donate. We got a $5 classes in session, so y'all just need to just pay attention. Mr. Shav 81. Devin gained a lot of size over the last few years. And he started, I guess his new thing is to like, almost like weight bully people, right? Come in, get a nutritionist, scrunch down to the little weight, because you don't have power like that, and that's fine. But since you don't have power, you're trying to close the gap or increase it by size. And in boxing, that just doesn't, that's not, muscles don't win fights. You know what I'm saying? There's someone that could, I've seen fights where someone was like, look like they weren't in great shape. And then the guy who was muscly got beat up. Devin Haney did this rapid incline. Look, Kamal said he should be at 154. See? Yeah, like Tim Bradley. So I think over the years that became a point of contention and it became an insecurity where you started trying to add mass and size, and that wasn't really your game. You should be who you are, which is a boxer. You looking like body beautiful. We already watched that with Joshua and Andy Ruiz. One guy looked fat and tubby, and he got the knockout win. The guy that looked like Action Jackson, rest in peace, Carl Weathers, he got stopped and got his bell rung. So this has been something for me that I've just silently observed from the Haneys, where as the money amounted, you start having good performances and get more respect in boxing, you changed and you kind of got a little bit ahead of it and flew too close to the sun. You started liking it because like before, like let's be real, when Haneys were fighting JoJo Diaz, there was like 2,000 people there. There wasn't no big crowd. But then you made a lot of right moves in a short period of time. Fighting Kambosos was a good lick. Rematching Kambosos, that was a contractual thing. Fighting Lomachenko, leaving top rank, going to top rank, leaving top rank, going back to Eddie. So in a short period of time, you was trucking. You was gaining some speed and doing your thing. But then you also started seeing Devin Haney bulk up like this. And he was bulking up. Like anybody who looks like this 1 or 2 fights after 135 and looking way bigger than 135, knowing his measurements, like his height and stuff, and seeing how full his face was, you shouldn't have been at 135. You shouldn't even fought Lomachenko for real, because you look like a skeleton at the morning weigh-in. And seeing the little trickery, like the morning weigh-ins. Notice like a lot of people going to the ceremonial weigh-ins, where the second weigh-in is fake, and then the fighters got to weigh in at the earliest time because there's a lot of weight bullying going on in boxing. So anyway, you start seeing Devin was doing, like, go watch his, I ain't watched him, but I got an overview. He started putting out the show, the Haney show, where he was doing a 24/7 all access type of BTS thing. Go watch that. Devin Haney's doing like Romanian deadlifts and heavyweight, and he's like lifting and doing that. You did all. That's why I'm saying this fight was so devastating, because it's not just, listen to me carefully. It's not just that you lost. It's how you lost and who you lost to. You lost to virtually the worst person. And I'm not saying it disrespectfully to Ryan, but with his antics and stuff, you lost to the worst person. Anybody else you would have lost to, people would have understood it more. You lost to the worst person under the worst circumstances. And then now, that's what I said. Boxing is weird like that, where in December, Devin was on top of the world with the Regis Prograis fight. 133 days later, April 20th, you're at the lowest point of your career. Boxing is like that. Karma is like that. The universe is like that. That's why I keep saying it. You guys keep, oh man, Devin will bounce back easy. Maybe he does. But to me, it's a long road back, because it's too many. Like it's seldom that you see a fight like this where everything kind of goes wrong in one fight to the point where people have to re-examine every single thing. Even in Errol Spence Crawford, it did not go well for Errol Spence. But that don't even count, or I'm not going to say it don't count, but it doesn't compare, because Crawford is acted and is the opposite of Ryan Garcia. He's disciplined, and he was off the grid. He's the pound for pound number one. So you got cooked by him. Okay, cool. You lost. So that's like Donaire losing to Inoue at 40 something. No one's gonna like shame you for that. Now, if you lost to like Boogaloo Jenkins and he only got 2 fights, that's something else. Like, damn, Donaire lost to Boogaloo Jenkins? Like, that would mean something else. So again, it's not just losing, it's how you lost, how it looked, how it continued to look, and who you lost to in the whole circle, and who you were supposed to be. Even him having the belt is bad, because you have the belt, but nobody believes it at this point. So, like I said, I think Team Haney started feeling themselves and fell in love with the camera, and then they made it about something else. It's like now, okay, now Devin looked like Devin Schwarzenegger. That's cool. But then when it came down to it, you couldn't take the punches. When it came down to it, you never really badly hurt Ryan Garcia where it looked like he was almost out of here. You see what I'm saying? And then you look at the negligence that was shown in the business dealing. So that's what I'm saying. It's so much that happened in one night, and boxing will expose these things. That's why I tell you, don't rush things, because that's when the mistakes show. Like, imagine if I was about to meet Kamal in Chicago and I got to fly out and I wait till the last minute to pack. That's when you make mistakes. I knew I had this trip for a month, and then I wait till the night before to pack, and then I'm like, oh man, I forgot my camera. Oh man, I forgot my toothbrush. When you rush, you make mistakes. That's what happened here. The Haneys were doing great, making great, but then they got too good to them. They fell in love with the camera, started bulking Devin up. He was rehydrating, outweighing people. They started dissing more and more people and clout chasing Tank and talking about Ellerby and whoever else, right? Talking about Floyd, talking about the Mayweather era over. And it started getting good to him. And then now it came back to bite you real quick. You talking about offering Ryan in the ring, talking about Ivan Drago. And it's cool when you're winning. Like I said, the beautiful thing about winning is this. When you win, you can almost do whatever you want. Ryan, he with porn star, he dropping songs, he with Coach Prime, he with Donald Trump. When you win, no one can really scrutinize you. It's only when you lose. So that's what I'm saying. Devin shouldn't have lost to this to a person like Ryan. You lost to a guy that's never been a champion at all. and the optics of it are just terrible. You look like your legs were done. Like you have no survival skills, and you have no recuperative powers. That's a hard. And then people questioning your chin. The power was already being questioned. That's why I said, boxing, you can't have certain bad nights. You can't have certain bad nights. Not bad nights where everything went wrong. Like the business behind the scenes went wrong. You have no rematch clause. You can't force him to do anything. The only thing Devin said post-fight with a swollen jaw was, I gave him a shot. Hopefully he'll give me a shot. But he doesn't give you a shot at what? You're the champion. Listen to what, oh my gosh, bro. Y'all sick in the head. If you think Boxingego ain't cooking, you sick in the head. Listen, the man was concussed. The man was concussed at the post-fight press conference. He had a swollen jaw. Devin Haney said, I gave him a shot, like a shot at the title, so he can get, it's only right that he returns the favor. But Ryan missed the weight on the scale, so he never inherited the WBC belt. So what are you talking about? It's only right that he gives you a shot. Somebody explain that. You're saying you gave him a shot at the title, so it's only right that he does it back, but he didn't win the title. He entered people's champion status. Great performance, great victory, dope highlights. So what do you mean give you a shot back? There's no shot back. And your team wouldn't have to be begging for a rematch if they had a rematch clause. How do you have Bill Haney and Eddie Hearn both like in your corner managing and advising you, and between two people there's no rematch clause? That's like your mom and dad looking after you and they still let you fall into the water. Listen what I'm saying. If there's like a little like kid that just learned how to walk and they walking on a dock and your mom's there and your dad's there and they both let you fall into the water. Like, damn, between two parents, two guardians, they still let you fall in the water. You had Eddie Hearn and Bill Haney that are supposed to be looking after you, and they both let you sink with no rematch clause. That's bad. I'm telling you, it's bad. And now the only thing you do is beg him after you talk crazy about him. And his dad, like, no rematch. Oscar De La Hoya's like, no rematch. Ryan went on PBD podcast, said no rematch. He said, hold on, I'll pull it up. Geek Monster Gaming. Man, I was sad ASF after that Haney loss. Yeah, because you drank the Kool-Aid. You drank the Kool-Aid instead of just letting Devin Haney career develop. You drank the Kool-Aid instead of just enjoying the ride and just giving like regular type of support. So I'm sure you probably cried because you're probably like on some Haney-ac stuff. You listen to the Haney-ac channel. That's why you got to know who you listening to in the boxing or know boxing yourself. And you don't like, this was always a crazy matchup. A guy who's an inch taller than you, half an inch taller than you, came in with the weight thing. He's faster than you. He's athletic. You finally are fighting someone your age and size. It's a bad look. I'm trying to tell you how bad it looks. Okay, so I said it. Henry Garcia said it. Devin hadn't been fighting people his age. Did we say that? Me and Henry Garcia, we said that. Hold on. Let me add to it. Me and Henry Garcia, before the fight, before the outcome, said that Devin hadn't really been fighting people his age and his size. Is that cap or fact? We said Devin usually wasn't fighting people that had those two things in common. They were his age, like really close to his age, and really close to his size. Okay, shout out to Sura, said facts. All right, so let's keep going. So the best thing you could have did is win and fought Ryan Garcia, who's your age and about your age and about your size, that you know from the amateurs, and got off on him and won. Now, what people were saying like Henry and Boxingego, hey, you finally met your match. You fought someone your equal size with some intangibles, and you fought someone your age with some intangibles. Now you came up on the short end. So you didn't do a good job of dispelling that notion. Devin and Tank got me into boxing, but I'm sure the feud between them got you into boxing too. I'm telling you, people just did too much. These young fighters, we don't know what's up with their career. So just enjoy the ride, have regular type of support, and you're safe. When you do too much and you bash and talk bad and disrespect everybody else like one thing about Boxingego, I don't have to dim nobody else's light to shine. I can't say the same thing for the Haneyacks. They try to dim other people's light to boost up Devin Haney. Talk bad about Shakur, talk bad about Tank, especially, talk bad about Floyd. And then now they picking up the pieces. You couldn't lose to a guy like this. I hope I'm making myself clear. You couldn't. It's too many things happened. Too many things were shown. So people are saying, hey, you're not fighting people your size. You're not fighting people with like your age group. The closest was George Kambosos, and he was like 30. I mean, that's still like he's still 5-6 years older. He was sparring with Pacquiao. So he's still like 5-6 years older than you. You see what I'm saying? And he wasn't like the big puncher, and he definitely wasn't your size. So that's what I'm saying. So the Haneys didn't do a good job of backing up anything that they had the Haneyacks saying. You fought someone your size and age, got cooked. And you have no, and I repeat, no safeguards in place, no rematch clause. And see, this is why I'm not using the excuse of Ryan was so big. Because Devin has done this most of his career too, or at least his recent career. He's been bigger than his people. What about that? And then here's the other thing. Ryan, if we're saying Ryan cheated with the weight, right? Then Harvey Dock and the judge cheated with the referee job, and they cheated with the judging. That should have been a stoppage win for him. You see what I'm saying? So it's like if you're watching a basketball game between the Lakers and the Celtics and there's bad blown calls on both sides, then you can't really say the game was a cheat game when a team had the lead and then they lost the lead. Because yes, there were bad calls in favor that benefited the Lakers, but then there was equal amount or more bad calls that went against the Celtics. So if it's just bad calls, they kind of wash each other out. Ryan Garcia had more cheat stuff done to him than this weight. And that's because he was against the opponent. He was the underdog. He was against Harvey. Harvey Dock was against him and not letting him rock and pushing him back and letting Devin helping Devin up and all that. And then also the judge with the weird scorecard. So if we're going to talk about cheat, let's talk about all the cheat that occurred. That's a beautiful question from Carlos. When was Devin Haney ever the smaller person in the fight? It had to be earlier in his career. Bro, I'm telling you, insecurity and clout chasing, why did you bulk this man up? And you guys fell for the mousetrap. Team Haney was talking about fighting Crawford. All right. And notice, I ain't make no videos about that. Like, bro, they were talking about fighting Keith Thurman. I didn't really say nothing about that. Because to me, I thought y'all were always disrespecting Keith Thurman. If you can't take Ryan Garcia's power for more than a minute and you get clipped by his left hook, good luck beating Keith Thurman over 12 rounds, bro, at 47. You guys, that's why people are they're so taken back by this particular loss, because too much craziness happened. Too much was said, and then you just can't afford to lose. You said that Thurman would lose to Devin. But then if you can't, Thurman has similar attributes to Ryan Garcia. He's not as tall, but he has speed. He definitely has power. He has more technique than Ryan. He has a better defense than Ryan, and he has better footwork than Ryan. And he has a 7-pound head start, like in terms of the weight. You guys were talking about Devin versus Jaron Ennis. If you can't accept Ryan's power and Linares and other people have tagged you that great, then I really feel like all those fights are at very least very questionable now. Ryan was definitely at a huge disadvantage with Tank. Man, bro, you could just stop super chat. You're just saying randomness. You don't have to send me no more super chats, dog. Because you just saying random stuff. We get it. You're a Haney-ack. No refunds. Bro, just stop sending super chats. Because you just yeah, you don't need to send anymore. Thank you. No refunds. Now he mad. Cause, like, come on, bro. You see how they try to get slick to like condescend me and like say the opposite of me, but slick, and then say it in the form of a super chat? Please don't super chat me anymore, bro. Bro, I'm the only channel that has to tell people to stop super chatting them. I'm a legend. Listen, you've never seen it before. You have never seen. Name a channel that got to tell the people to stop paying them because they just saying nonsense. We get it. You cried because Haney lost. You're a Haney-ack. I told you. Notice I predicted that too. From your first super chat, I already knew you was on that Haney-ack stuff. I could already tell you was the Haney-ack, Zaniac, and Maniac. Please don't super chat me anymore, bro. And then notice I've been talking for hours. They ain't saying one thing. Why bulk up Devin Haney? Bro, you're not talking about nothing. Ain't no dang bruh to it. You ain't talking about nothing. You just keep talking about how sad you are. Like, and oh, he was at a huge difference. Like, what, bro, what is up with the Haney-acks talking about Floyd or Tank every time Devin comes up in a conversation? This is getting borderline like single white female. This is sickening. This is like literally a sickness. Every time Devin is he just fought. Tank ain't fought in a year. Almost a year since Ryan. Why every time, like, I'm talking about the fight that happened less than 7 days ago, or actually 7 days ago exactly. I'm talking about a fight that happened a week ago, like the last weekend, because it's still a lot to discuss, obviously. And they keep talking about Tank and Floyd. Floyd's trapped, though. Okay, Devin's trapped, too. What's he going to do next? But Floyd's trapped in Dubai. Well, Devin's trapped at 140, because if he moved to 47, good luck. Bro, what are we talking about? They talking about Floyd trapped in Dubai. Devin trapped, too. Too big to move to 35. 47 is full of killers, and then 140 got some killers. So if we talking about Floyd being trapped in Dubai as a deflection, let's talk about how Devin, since you cried over him, let's talk about how he's also trapped too. Come on, man. Like, let's have real boxing conversations. He said, why the girls say F Tank at the end of Bill's life? Bro, it's like some Stan stuff. Please don't come there wondering why. Even when I talk on Tank, it could all be. Like, these dudes is crazy. It's like, Tank, I don't even need to see Devin and Tank name synonymous anymore. You guys, I can't wait to see what people's next move is. I really can't. We don't know. I'm being so real with you. I don't know what Devin's going to look like after this. If he fight anyone remotely challenging, I don't know how that's going to look. Shout out to my man Carlos. We got a $5. Okay. We got a $5 cash app. He says, stay cooking, bro. These dudes don't know boxing. And the funny thing is, I keep doing my job. I keep getting it right. All they could just do is just sit back and learn a thing or two, but they keep coming in with these crocodile tears. Oh man, this was a hard one. Bro, no one cares that you're crying. It's boxing. Someone wins, someone loses. The people who are crying the most and like, I don't want to watch boxing anymore. Why? Because Devin got hooked off on? Now you don't want to watch boxing? You're a spoiled brat. Boxing is a gentleman's sport. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. Notice the Haneyacks that said the most craziness, they the ones like, now they want to quit boxing. Now they want to deactivate their account. Now they want to delete videos or private videos, turn off the comment. It's the same thing after every fight when people get stuff way off the mark, period. He want me to be his therapist. He keeps sending super chats talking about how hurt he is. I don't care. It's like, you a grown man. What you talking about? You hurt. You hurt for what? It's a fight. These dudes is like in bed, like haven't got out of bed since last Saturday, ain't showering, ain't eating. These dudes is weird, bro. like they ain't getting no haircut. They ain't brushing their teeth or tongue. They barely getting out of bed. They only drinking water, eating a couple crackers. I feel a little woozy here. What? This is weird. This is like some next level stuff. They didn't quit their job because they don't want to talk to see their coworkers. You guys are weird. You guys are truly weird. It's truly weird. Kamal said they got Dev pictures all over their apartment. Yeah, this is too much. This is what happens every time y'all talk crazy, and then that crazy talk better add up to something. See, in Ryan's case, he talked crazy and it worked. So, fair play. Yeah, these dudes all weak and feeble. Ugh. That was so hard to watch. But it wasn't hard for me to watch. It's a fight. Y'all said it was a sellout. Did it sell out? Where are the pay-per-view numbers? All y'all do is lie. Okay, they said it was going to sell out the Barclays. Did it sell out? Or were they giving out tickets? They said the East Coast was the proper fight. They said it was going to be an undercard. Everything I said, they said the opposite. They said Devin's catching up to Tank. Okay, how's that working? He caught up to him? They said Devin closed the gap on Tank Davis. I have never said that on my check because I never believed that. How's the closing the gap on Tank? Did that play out? Did that work? Is he still close the gap on him? Oh, y'all, cat got y'all tongue? Y'all can't speak no more? Okay. Now they want Ryan to stop it. Stop doing these posts, Ryan. Why would he? Why should he? Why is Ryan got to stop, but y'all didn't stop? Y'all saying Ryan need to die? Like, why everyone got to stop now? Why all the sad, long faces? When we all know if you would have just acted right, it didn't have to be all this. Told you, boxing Karens. That boxing Karens. Now they wanted, like, everybody who inflicted the most pain and the most torture, now they want you to show mercy and, like, I don't know, bro. It's weird. Now they trying to sick Kamal said now they trying to sick Boots Ennis on Ryan. Boots is their shield for Devin now. I'm glad you said that, Kamal. Listen, these dudes is trash. These dudes is trash in the comment section. Okay, so listen to what Kamal Oz said. Y'all can't be naive to the content creator tricks, right? So, Pete, Devin say he want a rematch. He has no rematch clause. How are you asking for a Ryan Garcia rematch But then you want Ryan to fight Errol Spence or Jaron Ennis. I thought you wanted Devin to rematch him. Listen to what I'm saying and listen to what the Haneyacks who've been Haneyacks, what they're saying now. They're claiming that Ryan needs to run it back, aka rematch Devin, but then they're also trying to sick Jaron Ennis and Errol Spence, bigger people, on Ryan Garcia because he may have mentioned their names. I thought you wanted the rematch for Devin. And again, they're not asking the real questions. Why was there no protocol to have at least a one-way rematch or a bilateral rematch clause in this contract since he has beat you in the amateurs 3 times out of 6? So he showed you in this lifetime that he was capable of beating your son with headgear and bigger gloves. Why would you not have that added reassurance just in the off chance, even if you're confident, but on the off chance that Ryan got off without the headgear in the smaller gloves and the added weight? Who does that? Why would you not have none of the Haneyacks can answer this. They rather talk about Floyd in Dubai and Tank and all this other stuff. Answer that one question. See, look, my man's still crying, talking about Errol. I don't care about Ryan and Errol. I don't care. I'm not answering that. He's still asking, bro. He's trying to get Ryan beat. That's what that is. It's poor sportsmanship, and he want Ryan Garcia beat by somebody else. That's what that's about. Or they're hoping Tank lose to Frank Martin. These dudes is clowns, bro. They treated this like a cult, like it was a gang or something. And then when it didn't play out, now they Karens. Now they want Tank to lose. They want Tank to have a horrible event. They want his tickets to not sell. They want no interest for his fight. They want Frank Martin. They're gonna act like they're Frank Martin fans. They're gonna not bet on Frank Martin, but if he wins, come out and like they knew it. You know, it's the same old. They want Ryan to fight Anthony Joshua now to get some get back. It's still not going to change what happened to Devin. Like, let's say Ryan fights Errol and gets smoked. Devin still lost. You see what I'm saying? These dudes is clowns. Clowns. Why didn't you have a rematch clause? You didn't think you would lose. Why did you not do a next day weigh-in? Only to be crying about weight now. After you said weight didn't matter. You didn't think you would lose. Now that time is here, and all of the, you know, it's like let's say me and Kamal did a business dealing, and it's all verbal, and I'm like, yeah, Kamal, I'll give you 50% of my channel, just whatever, right? And then we don't get it written out, and then later we have a falling out, and Kamal's like, oh, I'm owed 50%, but there's no paperwork. There's no paper trail. There's nothing to corroborate. It's his word versus mine. That's why in this business of boxing, you have to get stuff in ink. You can't have these verbal contracts and stuff like that because somebody's word can change, especially with the times or different things happen. In this business, always get it in writing. Anything. Like my mom told me that at a very young age. Like, for example, back in the day, when I was like first, I don't know, when I was super young, like when I was younger, if I had to pay a bill or something, like let's say I got a credit card, back in the day, the cell phones really didn't have all the technology that they have today. So it was just easier to go to Macy's and pay my Macy's card. My mom told me to always get a receipt. Or if you have to go make some kind of payment and you have to pay with like let's say you get an apartment, and you have to pay with a traveler's check, cashier's check, or whatever, right? Don't just let them take the cashier's check and there's no actual proof that you gave it to somebody. You need a receipt. Or my mom told me that when I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Always get a receipt. Get a receipt. Don't just hand someone a cashier's check for $5,000 for your apartment and then there's no proof that you gave it to the person. You didn't see them write nothing down. They ain't give you no receipt. These are things that it don't seem that big in real time until you need them. Like, man, I'm going to drive with no insurance. It seemed cool. Man, I'm going to have my apartment with no renter's insurance. It sound good. And then wait till like a natural disaster or something that would have been covered by the renter's insurance. And then when you need it, you don't have it. That's the Haneys. That's Team Haney. No rematch clause. No same day weigh-in. You didn't get the chin insurance. Just in case Ryan chinned you. That's nobody else's fault. That's not Ryan's fault for missing weight, that you didn't get the chin insurance, that you don't have a rematch clause. So let's not pretend it is. Shout out to T. He left his first super chat. I subscribe for a comment Ego made saying, Haney fans been in bed since last week. Bro, it's what's happening. The Haneys deserve every bit of this, I swear. They won't get out of bed and then they trying to blame me and try to call me names because you were wrong, because you didn't have any of the fail-safes and safeguards, because you spread propaganda and agendas and I didn't do that on my channel. Now I'm the problem. Now I'm the Devin Haney hater. It's so remarkable. And they in bed barely sipping water. They sipping lukewarm water on the nightstand. They sounded like this. And it's my fault somehow. This is again, none of this stuff matters. This how they sound. This how they sound. That's the Haney X in bed right now. Oh. Mad at me, like cause I'm doing my regular I told you, after all these fights, we getting paid. After all these fights, it's another day in the office for me. Yeah, they sipping on soup. They got some tomato bisque. They got some soup, some cream of mushroom or something. And they barely, you know when you sick or something and you don't come out your room like all day and you just need a little, your mom's like, come on, baby, you need something to eat. And she done made you some cream of celery, some cream of mushroom. And that's the first time you done came out and your feet is dragging. You go to the dinner table and you take a couple bites. You all in a weakened state. You gonna eat your vegetable beef. Devin lost. These dudes, some of y'all are really pathetic. You're truly pathetic. It's like, it's just a fight. And they do it like, give me Devin or give me death. Give me Devin or give me death? Like they doing, like they stood for some noble cause, like this is Romeo and Juliet. They gonna off they selves to be in love with each. I'm like, come on, bro. You doing too much. Y'all acting like star-crossed lovers or something. Like this is too much. It's a goddamn fight, bro. And these are grown men. Like I would hate to know if some of y'all have kids. Your dad's like, Dad, what's wrong? Your son walk in the room. Dad, what's wrong? But Devin lost. Oh, Devin. Your son like, what? Devin? Who Devin? I'm talking about Devin Haney. How could you blame me? I'm talking about Devin Haney. Oh, Devin Haney lost. 1-2 touchdown. Veronica Vaughn. These dudes this is sick, man. This is, oh, Don't worry about it, son. You'll understand when you become a man fan. One day, when you become a Haniac, it'll all make sense. You'll understand why eyes are crying. Like, yeah, they was calling him Lord Haney. Man, you ain't never heard me title no video Lord Haney. It's just, I'm not, listen, I like people. I like the fighters and the teams, but I'm not calling nobody Lord, Sir. Like, what, you got knighted? Like, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Sir Lord Haney. Like, all right. I ain't never. Somebody said Darth Haney. Yeah, bro. I'll cover your fights and stuff, but I can't. I'm not what Lord Haney and Darth Emperor Haney. I'm not doing it. Come on, bro. They're like brum, 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 brum. They're like stormtroopers. Brum, 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 dun, dun, dun. Like they form like in solid formation and stuff. I'm not doing all that for no fighter, bro. I like you fighters. Y'all entertain me, but I'm not finna march and Lord Haney, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Here. What are you laughing at, pig boy? I say you can talk. You know something, you remind me of the Pillsbury Doughboy. If I poke you in the stomach, will it make you go, ooh? Yeah, they act like it's major pain or something. Like Devin, your drill sergeant, cut. Want me to show you a little trick? Are you deaf? What? Tubby. Two. Tubby. One. He said, sir, well, actually, he is deaf. Want me to help you show you a little trick? Keep your mind off that pain. If he in there, he ain't happy. Bro, that's Devin in his room right now. If he in there, he ain't happy. Now, Ryan done broke his jaw. Pain's not here, he's in our Pain's not here, he's in our Butt so tight, he can't fast gas. Butt so tight, he can't fast gas. Sound off. Break it on down. Bro, that's the Haniacs. The Haniacs, like, they waited until Major Payne was there. Payne's not here, he's in our Payne's not here, he's in our Butt so tight, he can't pass gas. Butt so tight. Sound off. Break it on down. Like, bro, I'm not doing all that for no fighter. Dead homies. I'm a grown man. I'm gonna show you a little trick. Help you keep your mind out of that pain. Bro, y'all losing it over this fight. It's crazy. And Ryan making diss songs and y'all blaming me. I ain't tell him to book no studio time. I'm a YouTuber, bro. He's shadow boxing for Trump. I didn't tell him to do this, to get in front of that boy Don and start shadow boxing. That's his. Y'all gonna trying to blame me. It's gonna be a tough one. Payne's not here. Oh my God, this man, I know it's gonna be something crazy. Hold on. Okay. How can Devin say he gave Ryan Garcia a shot when Ryan was the A side? Oh my gosh. He said, how can he say he gave Ryan a shot when Ryan was the A side? What a clown, bruh. It's not just Bill that's the problem. It's Devin and Bill. Oh, I know. Because they started feeling it. Feeling it. Feeling the glass and feeling it. And now the Haniac's gone wild. That's what happens when you don't keep it real for boxing. I told you, when you don't keep it real and you spread an agenda, watch. When the smoke clears and the dust settles, we gonna see what channels and content creators remain. And, you know, because the fans, I'm telling you, when you keep getting stuff wrong, fans, they're gonna piece you out. Hold on. Kamal said, I pledge allegiance to the flag and to Devin Haney for which it stands. Come on, bro. Y'all going crazy in this comment section. The man said, I pledge allegiance to the flag and Devin Haney for which it stands. I'm done, bro. Y'all are tripping. Bro, I'm telling you, the Haney started feeling him. He came out in them Ugg boots and was slipping and sliding. Why did you wear them Ugg boots? Devin and Bill, they fell in love with the cameras. I'm telling you. They started making more money, more traction, and he came out with the Ugg boots. There was no reason for those Fear of God shoes. They don't even have good traction, and you was like having to pick yourself up. You should have wore some Timberlands. You should have been like Nas with them Tims. Oh, made you look. You just a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Bro, you should have came with some Tims. Like Method Man. What? Bro, you need some shoes with some Birdman lugs. You wearing Uggs. You should have came with the Birdman lugs. Brrr. What happened to that boy? Brrr. What happened to that boy? Bro, why he come with Uggs? And then Ryan was sliding him. He was slip and slide. Come and take a ride. Baby, know you bro. He was hitting the Danny Boy when he was with Death Row. What? Slip and slide. Come and take a ride. Girl, you know what? Bro, he hit the Danny Boy slip and slide. Baby, if you want, and I can guarantee, slip and slide. Come. Bro, he put them Uggs on and hit that pretty Ricky. 5 in the morning. Yeah. Bro, he was sliding all over the place with them Uggs with no traction. And y'all blaming me. Because he hit the Genuine. I used to be the main one calling. I can just be me. Even though I might be on TV. Oh, I could just be me. Same OG. Bro, you mad at me because he hit the Genuine. Yo, Genuine. Make him dance. So anxious. So anxious. 9 o'clock. Home alone. Paging you. Wishing you come over. After a while. Let me know. We can keep this talking about this last time you were here. What we did. Bro, he was in the pony. Ryan left hook. Ryan was doing the same punch he always did. You had, he had nothing. He had nothing with them legs. The legs had you on the, ride it. My pony, my saddle, waiting, coming, jump on it if you're on it. Let's do it. Bro, y'all try to blame me. Riding, cinch your heels up and down your spine. The juice is flowing down your mouth. Y'all, the Haney's mad at me because the juice is flowing down your spine. Oh my gosh. Come on. We try to tell him. Now we got a fake Devin Haney burner. Those were hug boots. You saw me grabbing Ryan to stay up. Come on with the fake Devin account. Y'all tripping. Y'all, bro, y'all tripping right now. Hey, block Pony up. I think he opts. This is why Floyd wanted to lose, because this right here. Bro, he talking about this is why Floyd. I don't like your comments, bro. Get him out of here. You've been leaving some suspect stuff. I don't trust you. Hey, cancel that. I'll buy another one. Get him out of here. Get Pony up. I feel like you ops, bro. Floyd never lost. So why are we even bringing him up? Why are we bringing up Floyd? He's like, this is why Floyd didn't want to lose. He didn't lose. So that's a stupid comment. And you've been leaving stupid comments. Shout out to Kamal. Rockabye him. Kamal hit him with the rockabye, baby. I'm telling you, they fell in love with the lights and the cameras. Fell in love with the cameras. Devin came out with the Ugg boots. He worried about looking. And see, the thing is, when you bro, I really study King of Pop. I study boxing. The thing outside of Floyd Mayweather, listen, I promise I'm gonna drop gems. I promise you I'm gonna drop gems right now. Hey, everybody, put your diamonds up. Put the diamond emoji. I'm gonna drop. If you want me to drop a gem, drop me that gem. Put the diamond emojis, and I'm gonna drop a gem. I promise. We'll get back to the boxing. Let's go. Okay, we got one diamond. Hold on. Make my stuff go diamond. Yeah. No, I didn't read his comment wrong, but he's just been leaving other suspect comments. Hey, you could join him, bro. If you want to defend him, you join him. All right, yeah, let's get them diamonds. All right. The thing with fighters that have the tendency of being flashy, listen, I study boxing. The tendency with a lot of fighters that have that flashiness to them and the showboating and stuff like that is, what do you do when you're put into a rugged, dangerous, compromising position? You're not doing all that flashy stuff anymore. All that flair and panache and pizzazz. I could give y'all examples. Prince Nassim Hamed versus Marco Antonio Barrera. Do all the flashy stuff when he outboxing you and beating and hurting you, beating the brakes off of you, catching you at weird angles. Prince Nassim wasn't doing all that flair stuff, that Ric Flair. Broner versus Maidana. You wasn't doing all that. Like, Broner had to bite down and survive, which Broner, credit to him, he did that. But he had to knuckle up, and he wasn't doing all. I mean, he did a little bit with when he got behind Madonna and started doing the dry hump. But Montana Love with the Spark dude, or his last fight with on the Devin card, the Montana Love and cuz that's about to fight Matias, Liam Parle. You see what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather's like the only one that had the flair before the fight, and then like nobody took that essence in the fight. For real. And like messed up his aura. So it's like if that's your lane, you gotta just be like surgical, and like I said, it's better to get an ugly win than a very bad loss. Like Shakur. I'd rather win like Shakur and then just build from it than to lose like Devin when you're supposed to be, because now it makes people look. It makes people look and be like, man, like, did I overrate this aspect of this person's game? That's boxing for you. Boxing is the ultimate truth serum. I try to tell y'all. We're going to see. And like I said, you lost to the worst person because he looked like he was playing around to the whole world. Like, that's a bad L, man. Like, remember when, hey, Kamal, remember when Ryan was doing all that slow motion stuff where he was like doing all that slow motion, and then people, I posted it. It went viral basically. And people were like, Ryan getting cooked. He really was not lying though. Look. He did that defense in the fight. Oh, it's over. Bro, look. Remember he was doing all that weird stuff? He really did that in the fight. Oh, man, it's over. People thought Ryan was trolling. He really did that. He really was working on that. Bro, he did the same moves in the fight, like literally noticeably throughout the fight. Whether it looked cute or it looked ugly, when he was doing all that goofy stuff, and people were like, what is this? It worked on Devin, and he's winning, and now it's over. Bro, I'm telling you couldn't lose to him. Bro, he was doing all that weird with the music. Bro, listen, he was playing the classical music, doing all that weird slow motion, and everyone laughed at him. In the locker room before the fight, he was playing classical music with a live orchestra, and he was like and he was like turning his back just the same way. I'm telling you. I got the video. Don't make me pull up the tape now. Solomon, he said the 3 times that Devin beat Ryan, Devin didn't give Ryan any injuries. The 3 times Ryan beat Devin, Devin has injuries. That's why Ryan knew he could win. He told you that too. He told you that. He said, I one of them fights I was clipping you. Man, I'm telling you. And like, here's the thing about the weight. This is why we can't make these excuses with the weight. You had an opportunity to renegotiate and not fight him, and you chose to refight him or to like continue with the fight. That's no one else's fault but you. Bro, Ryan he's too, look, he with comedians now. This is crazy, bro. Bro, this man is really living life. And we still haven't seen Devin go live. He doing skits with comedians on Instagram. Man, this is ugly. I try to tell y'all, bro, and see, that's the thing is people, I'm bigger than boxing. Y'all know that, right? I'm bigger than boxing. We was just on DJ Academics. Everybody see Boxingego. I'm not gonna go into it, but they all know I'm bigger than boxing. People in boxing, yeah, Devin posted, but it's like the Phantom of the Opera is half his face with De La Hoya. Yeah, no, that's not what I'm talking. Ryan's posting every day. Devin's posting a half face shot saying he ran into De La Hoya with a hoodie on. That's what you talking about? That he ran? Like, and see, bro, I'm telling you, Devin need to clean house. Why is he running? Like, you're like, I understand the angst and the anger. People like seeing you get cooked. You're going to be mad at that, blah, blah, blah. You should be on vacation, bro. I'm being so serious. Devin, between Bill's pressure and the people that are around Devin, his career might not be the same. Because if you don't have no one to step in the way and stop it, then it's just whatever persists. Why is this man running? You can't fight likely for the rest of the year. So what are you running for? You don't have to make weight. You should be on vacation. You should be absolutely with your friends and family chilling. You had a grueling fight. You took a lot of punishment, and you running. Like, I don't understand it. Ryan's victory tour is way better than Crawford's victory tour after Spence. I mean, but that's more Ryan's lane of, he liked the lights and stuff. You're not lying though. I see. That's what I'm saying. There's so many weird things. Like, I don't think Devin should be worried about working out and like just enjoy life. You made so much money. It didn't, work out in your favor, but you should be on vacation right now. You talking about like running, like you going like that's why you have to shine under the bright lights, because the bright lights, you got like up to 36 minutes in a championship fight. You got to do what you do in that space and then move on. You know what I mean? So you didn't get it right that night. We'll see what happens to Devin Haney. But what I was saying about the weight, you can't make no excuses. You can't make any excuses about the weight. Sleepy Ruiz, I see you. I hope Haney doesn't become a Amir Khan situation. Ain't no telling, but it's a long road back. It's a long road back. This is why we can't make excuses for the weight. Because one, if Devin would have did what the Haney Act said he was going to do, which was destroy Ryan and dominate and knock him out early and all that, no one would be talking about weight. Two, you had an opportunity to cancel the fight, cancel the bout, fight Barbosa, who was on the card, who was made his weight, and then you chose to take Ryan's money and continue the fight. You can't life doesn't work like that where I'm going to make this decision, but only if I win, and if I made the wrong decision, then I want a mulligan. I want a do-over. I don't want it to count. Like, if you don't study for the SATs and then you go and do the SATs and you have a terrible score, and then that score is like against you, you can't say, oh, no, that don't count. You go to take your driver's test or something, and you got one shot. You can't take the driver's. You have to wait. If you take a driver's license test, or at least in Cali, you take a driver's license test, like the manual test where you're behind the wheel test to get your license. If you don't pass, they tell you what you need to pass, what score or whatever. If you don't pass, you don't pass. And then you can't retake it for a certain amount of time. Yeah, he taking a picture with De La Hoya, and then this is the same team that was against you and let Ryan, and renegotiated Ryan missing weight. That's another, my thing is this. The thing with the weight is like this. No matter what you say, I don't care. Does that make sense? No matter how you try to spin it, I don't care. Like, for example, you renegotiated weight and pressed on with the fight. That's your fault. Or for the people who are like, oh, Ryan cheated. Ryan is a big cheater. He could not successfully cheat unless you enabled and allowed him to cheat, which is still your fault. If you're going to fight somebody and they fail a drug test, and then you say, I don't care, I want to fight him on drugs, and then they cook you, then now you're like, oh, but he cheated. You can't do that. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have it both ways. You said you wanted to fight someone that you knew failed a drug test, and then let's say the commission in the UK or something allowed it to still happen, and then he beat the you know what I mean? He beat the crap out of you. Now you're like, nah, but he cheated. But you knew that. You knew that even if we're going to use the cheat angle, which I think is pitiful considering what the Haney Act said beforehand, and that he was the next Mayweather, and the Mayweather era is over, and Tank era is over, all that. Your team let you go out there with no rematch clause, no same day weigh-in. Both y'all rehydrate to whatever y'all rehydrate to. Block Warren Brown. Yeah, we'll just block you. Hey, block him and let me know he's out. He said it's an easily correctable issue. I don't believe that, though. Because there's not one issue. So why would I say what you want me to say because you want me to say it? He's talking about as one issue. There's not one issue here. So it's not an easily correct. Okay, How is it one issue when I just named several? Did anyone else hear one issue? So the issue, let's talk about. Yeah, I'm glad you said that and got blocked. That's a good segue for where we should be in this stream. Okay. When they hate donate, Cash App is on the screen, Super Chat's on the screen, hit the like button, use my affiliate link for StreamYard. Oh, we just got a StreamYard. If you want to live stream like Boxingego, look, we just got a new sign up with StreamYard. Use my affiliate link to get StreamYard and get your stuff situated. This is what I'm using, StreamYard. Link in the description. Okay. Kamal says, this one counts, no rematch clause. This settles everything. I demand a rematch. It don't work like that. So he says it's an easily correctable offense. No, it's not. Because there's several layers to it. Your team sent you out there with a bigger man, didn't make him do a same day rehydration weigh-in. That's one. Two, a guy that's beating you in the amateurs 3 times, they negotiated on your behalf with no rematch clause. So that's already 2 issues, right? It's already 2. You didn't tax him. There was initially no rehydration clause. And Devin was bragging about it. Devin was bragging that he don't do rehydration. Come on, tell me I'm lying. Tell me that he was trying to show separation. Bro, it backfired. You guys look stupid. I look right. Kamal looks right. Eagles Army look like geniuses. Devin was publicly bragging about how his fight with Ryan wasn't going to be like the Tank fight with Ryan. And they don't believe in catch weights. And they wasn't going to do a catch weight. And they wasn't going to do a rehydration clause. You picked your poison. Drink it. You were bragging that Tank had all these clauses. And now you're upset. It looks like your team should have had some of these clauses in place. You literally heard Devin Haney brag about how his fight don't have no catch weight. And he's not doing that. And he's not even going to do one with Gervonta Davis. So let me get this straight. Gervonta Davis is the A side. Listen, I'm going to tell you like this. The Haneyacks, they may not recover from this on their social medias, period. Because they won't let it go, and it's just looking very bad. Devin Chin cooked now. He need to invest that check and retire off it. I mean, we'll see. Shout out to Geek Monster Gaming. Bro, I'm telling you, when the dust settles, you guys are going to see who's the ultimate boxing analyst and what channels steered you right and wrong. So the Haneyacks pushed this narrative that Gervonta Davis was afraid of Devin Haney. And even though Gervonta's the A side over Devin Haney, they said, who cares? It's 5 pounds. Tell Tank Davis to move from 135, where he looks light right now. If you look at him in training, he looks small, right? They said, who cares? It's only 5 pounds. Go up in weight. It's only 5 pounds and fight that man, Devin Haney. That's what they said. So Devin Haney was looking like this before the Ryan fight. He struggled to make the weight, and he just got to this weight class. They said, who cares if you're the A side? Abandon all that and move up 5 pounds. Now the same people are complaining about 3.2 pounds. You see how this works? Do you see how this works? The same people who pitched that Tank was ducking and he needed to forego his A side leverage and leave 135 because he fought Barrios at 140, one fight, many fights ago. Leave where you're a champion and fight Devin at his preferred weight, where he's been lifting weights and whatever, to show you're a real man. On top of that, Devin was on interviews and podcasts, and he was talking about, I don't do catch weights. I don't do rehydration clause. So my fight with Ryan don't have none of that. Devin said that. You guys cannot escape this work. Devin said that. Now those same people who are puffing their chest out like, yeah, Devin's the man. Devin don't do rehydration clause. He don't do catch weights. Is mad because his team has no rematch clause and didn't do catch weights and didn't do rehydration clauses. And it looks even worse because you literally, if you're a Haney-ac, that means you've been watching Devin's last fights. So his last several fights, you've seen that he's way bigger than Loma, Regis Prograde. Came in 165. You can't win this battle, bro. It's over. No one was saying Devin was cheating when he was a Goliath fighting. See, Kamal said the same thing I just said. He was way bigger than Jojo Diaz, Lomachenko, and Kambosos. Yeah, and he was sucking himself down, pause, no diddy, in weight to get to that weight, and now they're complaining. This is so unbelievable. But again, your team had no safeguards in place because they didn't think you would lose. Eddie Hearn, Bill Haney, Team Haney, they didn't think you would lose. So now you gotta just live with that. Now it's even worse because since you don't have a contract with a rematch clause, and Ryan's free to do whatever. He's dissing you, posting memes. Ryan was the A side in the first fight. They played this so horrible, and it's funny because the Haney-acs are now trying to redirect the energy to make me look bad or whoever is saying what I'm saying. We're the problem, but it's not a problem that they didn't have a rematch clause same day weigh-in. And now what's worse is Ryan talking about he can't make 140. So Devin is saying, hey, I think we should rematch under fair terms. You hold no weight now. You weren't the A side for the first. Do you understand me? If you weren't the A side from the first fight before he beat you, now that he beat you badly, you're definitely not the A side, even with the belt. So Ryan has already displayed he doesn't care about making weight. He's already said he doesn't care about the belt. He's lit right now because he beat you, because you beat a black fighter that showed a lot of promise. Everyone has seen it by now. So now Ryan is going to be even more uncontrollable. He's going to be feeling himself even more, and he's going to be talking more trash. And now he says he don't care about belts and he can't make 140. So Devin is pretty well screwed because if a rematch, they've already said no to a rematch, there's really no point, which I agree. But even if they do rematch, maybe it comes later. Or if you do an immediate rematch, it's at the bequest of Team Garcia. And he said he's not making 140. He's going to have to fight at 143 or 145, maybe even 147. If Devin fights Ryan at 147, it might be worse than the first fight, especially if it's his next fight. Because you're putting your fighter in a do or die situation where it's sink or swim. He's going to have to figure out all the mistakes he made without being in the ring with the same guy. And if he fails, your career, you're going to look like David Price or something. So it's going to be a lot to be said when we find out who Devin comes. It's always for boxers, these moments are always interesting when they take a bad spiel like that to see who the person decides to fight next. In my opinion, I'll be shocked if Devin fights a menacing puncher. I wouldn't. Don't fight no one with that rugged style or a lot of power. But hey, they're free to do whatever they want. It's their team. I'm just giving you my thoughts. But it's like I said, it's not just one thing they did wrong. They underestimated Ryan. They didn't have a rematch clause. They didn't have a same day weigh-in. And now they're completely crying about all the things. Oh man, why do we do this? It's like you didn't check to make sure your luggage was like zipped up and your luggage, like, I don't know, like if it, I don't know, like flies out, like all your stuff flies out because you didn't, you know what I mean? Because you didn't secure it. That's your fault. You are the best. We love you in Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to Arthur. My man Arthur says, you always say the truth. Keep it up. Good work. I'm not going to stop either. I'm the ultimate truth speaker. My opinion seems to offend everybody. People say I hate everybody. I have no malice. I sleep like a baby. I don't have no ill will, no malice in my heart. All I do is get on here as a YouTuber and talk my perspective. But for Devin, this was a bad, nasty loss. The road back is going to be very painful, and you're going to have to match him well and build him back right. And if they don't heed this advice, good luck. Good luck. That's just outside of the ring, like the rematch clause, the no rehydration thing. Like, that's just like business stuff that you didn't get right. Giving Ryan the lion's share of the money, that's already done. Now Ryan lit, making diss songs, winning. We getting $5 in the Cash App. You see what I'm saying? I'm the best in the business, man. Yeah, the Cash App always open. Okay. Shout out to Jose Martinez. He sent $5. Shout out to the boy Jose. He says, man, you are the GOAT, bro. I'm just honest when it comes to boxing. Black, white, Mexican, Chinese, it don't matter. I'm telling you my honest opinion like I always do. Hate me, love me, I don't really care. And I've showed that. But that's just business stuff that the Haneys should have not sent their WBC champion. And okay, hold on. I'm about to really cook y'all. I'm going to ask a real question. If you follow my channel, just answer honestly. Who heard me say that in 2024, belts do not matter in boxing? And I said it recently this year. Have you ever heard me say that the belts don't really truly matter in 2024 in boxing? Did I say that? You said that. Shout out to my boy Bert. Yeah, my boy Bert up in here again. That's why I listen to Ego. He ain't biased. Yep, I heard. Okay, so everybody's vouching that I said that. Now do you believe me? Ryan has no belt. Devin has a belt. Perfect example. One guy has a belt, but since he got beat up and lost so bad, right? He lost so bad that being a champion doesn't really mean much in that situation. Ryan has no belt, but he's shadow boxing in front of Donald Trump, and he's going on podcasts that is getting tons of traffic, and he's meeting up with Deion Sanders. Do you see what I'm saying? Y'all said, no, you're wrong, Ego. It's all about the belts. Every fighter should want to be a champion. I told you that don't matter. It don't matter like it once probably did in the 60s and 70s. I told you that. Guys like Gervonta, now Ryan, Canelo, they've transcended just belts. Floyd. I was watching Floyd where, like, if the Shane Mosley, because here's the thing. If you think about Shane Mosley rocking Floyd, a lot of people don't even remember if there was a title on the line, what the title was. You remember that second round, though. I try to tell you, I'm the best, bro. I try to tell you. I literally try to tell you. People remember these boxing moments. You remember like Hagler Hearns, like, oh, these guys is going at it. Not everyone, people will remember like a movie. They remember how that movie made them feel. Like I still remember the first time I seen Forrest Gump. I remember the setting and what I thought of the movie and everything. Certain movie, Jurassic Park. I remember these moments in my life. You don't remember like, oh, Tank versus Ryan. Did that have a belt? You just remember watching it and seeing Ryan get dropped, and you remember the moments. Everyone's not going to remember, oh, Muhammad Ali, when he fought Spinks, what belt was on the line. Everyone's not going to remember that type of stuff. And now in the social media era, it means even less because there's just politics. And like I said, you got Devin with a belt, but his stock is lower than the guy with no belt that's never had a belt, Ryan Garcia. So another thing that Boxing Ego been telling you, and now y'all see I'm right. I'm going to say it again for the slow people in the back. One guy has a WBC belt. The WBC confirmed that, Devin Haney, and his stock has dropped. It didn't rise. It dropped with the belt. This guy's never had a belt, Ryan Garcia, but he lit right now. He all over the timeline, posting whatever he wants to post. Devin Haney ain't going live. He ain't going on podcast yet. He said that same thing with UFC 300. They didn't care about the belts when Max Holloway knocked Justin Gaethje out. Facts. They wasn't like, oh, that was a BMF. They like, man, he hit a buzzer beater in the last 10 seconds and knocked this man out after moving up in weight. Exactly. They don't care. Yeah, ain't nobody care. Hey, Kamal. Hey, I'm so sorry. Kamal took me out. He said that and steel cake. Yeah, ain't nobody worried about that. Ryan Lit dropping diss songs and all over kissing women and stuff. And then the best we've seen from Devin Haney is that and steel video where he looked like the Unabomber. And they saying, oh, and steel. All right, and steel. Mr. N Steel. That and steel, nobody worry about that and steel. It's boxing. Because you can't fake the people. You could try to. That's what Bill Haney tried to do. He tried to get connected with enough people in politics and play the politic game, and he tried to confuse the people. You can't confuse the people, or you can, but only for so long. You try to sell this. That's a good name for Devin, the dream, because you try to sell us a dream. You try to sell us a dream that the Mayweather era was over. You try to sell us a dream that Gervonta's run is over and his era is over. And you try to force feed people into believing that Devin right now, that's a good nickname, the dream, because you was dreaming, because it wasn't true. And then Ryan almost had him dreaming with that left hook. Everything I'm saying is true. You know everything I'm saying. That's why they come back. That's why they came back for years, because you know what I'm saying is true. In your heart, you know, whether you love it, hate it, whatever. You could be punching your phone right now. It don't matter. You still know what I'm saying is true. Bill Haney, the Haneys, they sold a dream. You said you were ready for the spotlight and Ryan can't beat you, C+ fight, all a dream. What did Biggie say? It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt, Pepper, and Heavy D up in the limousine. Bro, it was all, that's a good nickname. It was all a dream. You sold us a dream. That stuff didn't happen. Now it's time to wake up and get back. Man, now it's time to wake up and get back cracking. I said you sold us a dream and that didn't happen. Now it's time to wake back up and get it back cracking. You dreamt that you won the lottery. I'm talking about you at home. Devin got money, but y'all at home dreamt that you won the lottery. But then when you wake up, you gotta really brush your teeth and go to work. You see what I'm saying? That's why, like I said, it don't make sense to not keep it real. That's why we're not doing these excuses. One guy wins, one guy loses. Look, they making memes on TikTok saying this is Devin dreaming for the next few months. Look, Devin Haney nightmares for the next few months. And they telling Ego to stop the content, but you're not telling this TikToker to stop the content. Bro, he said this is Devin's nightmares for the next couple of months. And I can't play the song. The show must go on. Like, we knew someone was going to win. We knew someone was going to lose. And that's it.
Wants to land the hook. That's all he has. After that, it's nothing more.
He said Ryan wants to land the hook. Listen.
He wants to land the hook. That's all he has. After that, it's nothing more.
This is what your team was saying. You fell in love with the cameras. You said Ryan, all he has is a hook. And after that, it's nothing more. You went into this cocky, you went into it arrogant, and Ryan was better than you thought. And he had learned more than you thought, or he was stronger than you remember, or whatever. That's what happened. He just told you. He said all Ryan has is a left hook.
He wants to land the hook. That's all he has. After that, it's nothing more.
You said that on First Take. I told you we've done the record keeping. It's nowhere to run. We've done the record keeping. So y'all at some point got to just face the music. That's what happens. Winners can keep talking trash or whatever. When you win, you can do that. Somebody said man, they said somebody walking out to a Ryan Garcia song. This is unbelievable. So Sean Zattel, boxing reporter, says it took a grand total of 1 week for a fighter to enter to Ryan's song. So now Ryan got people walking out to his music. Oh my God. I told you I told you I didn't like the fight for Devin. And this was not I knew, bro, this is what happens when you give someone like Ryan the glow or a chance to glow. Now he's gonna run with it. It's not his ego is insane right now. They walking out to his music at a fight. He gonna think he the ultimate rapper. He gonna be doing memes and posts. This is not gonna stop until probably Ryan's next fight, or until he loses or something. This is the monster that y'all created. It didn't even have to be all this. This is what y'all created. And that's what boxing is. Sometimes you overshoot it. You have miscalculations. They miscalculated Ryan in a mug. They miscalculated thinking like it was sweet. And then Ryan's like, nah, I got my own agenda. And now that you let him win, it's ugly. And like I said, it's not that you lost, it's how you lost and who you lost to. Like you could have lost to Tank and then no one would have really did all this because it's like, it's still Tank. You know what I mean? You lost to the person you couldn't really lose to and gave him the glow now. Ryan said, y'all think I'm loud. Oh my, hey, shout out to B-Dog. See, there's so many different angles. He said, Ryan said, y'all think I'm loud now, just wait. I put that in my video too. I remember that. He was getting ready for a run and he was doing the Instagram live and he said, y'all think I'm loud now, just wait. So everything that Boxingego said was true. Everything that whoever else got right was true. And everything that Henry and Ryan were saying ultimately came true. As a real student of the game, I have no choice but to applaud that. But people are saying, oh, he only has one thing to correct. No, he doesn't. He has business things to correct. He has to heal physically. He has to heal mentally. He has to decide what his next fight is. He got a lot more going on. Like you said, Ryan just had a left hook and he was landing it at will. When Devin Haney is hurt, it's almost like he turns him into a different fighter. And some fighters are like that. And that's not a good thing to have, where you don't have no wits and senses. You can't move fast enough all of a sudden. You got to learn how to, maneuver and like safely. The best I can give Dev is he showed a lot of heart. You see what I'm saying? And like, I mean, we can get to some more technical stuff, We like Bill, I didn't hear I was doing a watch party, so I don't know. What advice was Bill saying to Devin to protect from what he was getting caught with? Somebody let me know that had the commentary volume up, because in between rounds, I hit the mute a lot of times to tell my commentary, because my commentary on my watch party is more important than hearing everything everyone else saying, because I'm running my show. What was Bill's training advice? He's the trainer and father. What was he saying to Devin? Anybody? Tell me some stuff. Don't lie. This Devin Haney troll thing is crazy. He said he told me get out of there, Dev. Come on, man. He said he told me get out of there, Dev. Come on, bro. Hey, yo, this dude's tripping. In the Philippines, I used to swim naked. Hey, you could have kept that to yourself, Brody. Why do you say that? What was that? What was that about? I'm asking about the fight. He's like, yeah, I used to be butt naked in General Santos. What? Hey, yo. Hey, what's wrong with, man, these boxing fans they out of there, bro. I'm trying to break down the fight analytically, and he talking about he butt naked in the Watusi River. Man, come on, bro. Man, I don't even know what y'all talking about anymore. Hey, I used to swim butt naked in the Nile River. What? Man, this dude. He didn't even put no Diddy on it. He put extra Diddy on it. Man, come on. Grab him. He said, hold on, Dev. What's he on a roller coaster? Hold on, Dev. That's the advice? Hold on. That can't be real. Y'all lying. Bill's training advice was hold on, Dev, like he on a roller coaster. Bro, see, fell in love with the camera. There has to be a trainer out there that would probably give some more detailed hold on, Dev. Bro, what are you, Drake? Just hold on, I'm coming home. Bro, what are we talking about? Hold on, Dev. He did tell him to grab Ryan. Bill said hug him. That's not okay. Hugging, that's horrible. Then that's bad training. Okay, I'm not even the boxer. I'm not the trainer. But I'll give you. This is what I would have told him. This is what I would have told him. I wouldn't just say, oh, I'll give y'all some. Let me let y'all into my technical brain, shall we? So, I wouldn't be like, oh, hold him, because notice this. Devin, there was a sequence. I studied this sport. Remember that. There was a sequence where Devin was holding him and went like this and hooked with a hooker. And like he went like this to hook with a hooker. And then Ryan, who was full of strength, said, bap, and sat him down. I don't remember. It was one of the later rounds. There was a round where Devin was literally in the clinch. And he went like this, and he probably had no punch power because his legs was gone. He's not the biggest puncher. And Ryan was like, bop, bop, and just hit him with the hook, and he dropped, and he fell back like that. Just hold on, we're coming home. Coming home. What is just hold on? That's not technical advice that somebody can use. Bill might have to step down as the trainer, bro. Because that, like, Dev, and see, like, how is Dev okay with that? He's okay with just hold on. That's not good technical advice to get your fighter out of a sticky situation. Devin, off his own spirit, didn't get knocked out then, and the referee, because that's not good technical advice to, like, bro, he was holding, and then he tried to punch, had no steam, and he hooked with a hooker, and then Ryan said, and clipped him, and he fell again. So that holding wasn't going to get the job done. First of all, Devin has a very good left jab. So before in camp, he should have been working on his right jab. He should have been working on his right and just jabbing out of this man. So improve the right jab. You already have the good left jab. He should have been like he should have been working on the right jab. But for the hook, if Ryan has a crazy hook, Devin, his hands, when he would left jab, his hands would drop. leaving all of this vulnerable. So these are bad habits that it was going to take someone with equal size, speed, power, range. And that's why they say styles make fights. This is now open because he drops his hand. He drops his hand. So now this host is vulnerable. And he did it in the Kambosos fight. He did it with Lomachenko. But when you're mad bigger than these other guys, or they're older, or it's just everything's a different style matchup, maybe they couldn't capitalize. So that's the thing. Some fighters make mistakes, but it takes the right fighter to exploit the mistakes. Ryan's young enough, strong enough. He has enough speed. He has a lot of speed, and he has the power, and his reach was like within an inch or two of Devin's reach. That's why. That's why he has the ability. The song is on my Instagram, @Boxingego1, if you want to go listen and come back. Or the link's in the description. So this was the first time you fought someone who knew you. This fight spelled trouble. You fought someone that knew you, that beat you, that you beat, but he knows you well. So this could have played out for, because Devin had a good aura about him. Like where people are like, oh, he's the next Mayweather. That would work better if Ryan had never fought you before. But you all had 6 fights. So he told you, he's like, this man can't crack an egg. So you underestimated this guy grossly. You thought you were going to work out, bulk up, lift weights, and you're like, I'm into my man strength arc. And you tried to fight the wrong fight. I know boxing. Y'all don't know boxing. I'm the best in the business. Everything I'm saying would have helped Devin, and y'all Haney-Acks didn't tell him nothing. I'm going to say it again. You made so many egregious errors. You went in there with someone that you have fought previously 6 times, so they knew you well. It's like Danny Jacobs and Sergey Derevyanchenko. They had over 100 rounds of sparring, so no wonder the actual fight is a tough fight. Derevyanchenko was undefeated, and Jacobs had like maybe 1 or 2 losses or something. It was going to be a tough fight because that guy knows you. So that was stupid. We're just talking about mistakes, people. So it's stupid to underestimate someone that knows you so well. Because it's like you live with somebody, you know somebody's habits. So if you then become enemies with that person, you lived with them. So you know how to, like, let's say it was a rap battle and you used to live with the person, you know what to say because you actually spent time with them like that or used to be friends with them. Like when Tupac was dissing Biggie, they used to be boys. They used to be cool. So Pac was like, I used to beg the Biggie. I'm censoring it. But Pac said I used to have to beg Beezy's to sleep with Biggie. Because Pac knew Biggie. I used to rock shows and let him open up for me. So you should never underestimate someone who knows you. Strike 1. Then you just went in so arrogant, and then you have your dad training you instead of somebody who probably could have gave some more technical advice to help you in that moment. You didn't do that. You just let Bill say whatever you guys are saying. He said, hold on, grab. That's the dumbest corner advice ever. Not ever, but that's just bad because we're all hardwired to protect thyself. Everyone has that kind of defense mechanism unless you have something wrong with you. So if you get your bell rock, the natural instinct is to try to like calm down the threat or shell up or hold. So you don't really need someone to tell you to hold when you're hurt. Shane Mosley hurt Floyd. His dad or Roger didn't have to say, oh, grab on to Shane. He was going down if he didn't grab on to Shane. So that's horrible technical advice. Looked like he wasn't prepared at all for the hook. He wasn't. They went in there too cocky, and it got hurt in the first round, and that probably set a nasty tone to it. So your dad's not giving you, so you didn't really prepare for the hook, apparently. Your dad's not giving you any advice. No one in your corner that I seen was giving you advice to deal with the hook. There's so many different ways. I tell you all the time, in boxing, no matter what is being done, there's a way to negate it. If someone got power, maybe you dance around them. So you maybe have a tight defense, so you're not getting hit with that. Pick your shots well. So if someone has speed, you can negate speed with timing. So no matter what is being done, there's a way to like counter that in boxing. You just got to know the sweet science. So Devin, best punch is a left jab. This was always a stylistic nightmare, which is what I try to tell y'all. He got a great left jab, and he's normally bigger than his opponents, so his defense always appeared better because shorter arms, slower reaction time, blah, blah, blah. He's able to pop, pop, and then get out, and his defense look crispy. Against someone your age, your size, with speed and time, Ryan's timing is underrated. And timing, you weren't prepared at all for that. You're used to Cambosis. You're used to a 35, 36-year-old Loma. Not prime Loma, but 35, 36, and he's smaller anyway. So maybe you can get in and out, you know what I mean, of those situations. Ryan wasn't having it. So against the hook, left jab is good. Devin drops his hands. All of this is open and exposed. You're right there in line for the left hook. So with your hand that low, you're probably going to get cooked because Ryan has good timing, and he has power, and he has speed. And that's what happened in round one. And Devin was like, another mistake. See, now I'm getting to tech. We get into this. I'm showing y'all what helped Boxingego get this far. Devin, his survival skills need work. When he's hurt, he stops punching. All of this is bad. When he's hurt, he backs straight out the garage. Even when hurt, you got to think angles. You got to think angles. And I know it's hard because you got noodle legs, but backing straight out, Ryan is still long. Pause. No diddy, y'all. Ryan has long. That's why there was a sequence where Devin was trying to create space because Ryan hit him with, I think, a right hand. I have to watch it again. But Ryan hit him with, like, missed the left and hit him with a right. And Devin was like it hurt because Devin made a face. And Devin was like, he made that, like, damn, okay. And he made that face. And then he tried to, like shuffle back. And then Ryan's so aggressive and wild that Ryan was like just started like Superman flying at him, and then he ended up, I don't know the exact combination. I gotta watch the sequence again, but he was like throwing several punches, and then he like hooked him, and then he got Devin had nowhere to retreat. His back was on the ropes, and you got cornered, and then he clipped you, and I think he hurt you or dropped you. You see what I'm saying? You gotta know your hurt or not. You gotta know your exit routes. You're backing straight into a corner with a rope, and he's coming at you mad aggressive, and you're not like, you got to do something. You got to like try to smother him and go into him, or duck down, get some angles, and try to like not back straight out. He was backing straight out, bro. That's what I'm saying. Devin's whole ring IQ is now debatable. He hooked with a hooker and went like that, and Ryan said, sit down. It just hit him with a shorter shot. Ego made that sound horrible. What? Bro, y'all don't know boxing. What are y'all talking about? Bro, I'm telling y'all what happened in the fight. I'm telling you what happened in the fight. Either y'all want to learn or not. There was like severe mistakes made. Solomon, Ryan hit him with the good night, Irene. Several mistakes like that, to the point of like, it makes you question how you rated Devin's like defense, because it wasn't there, whether it was because he was hurt or whatever, but it wasn't there. Fight in the center of the ring, dumb. Sit there and trade. Bill put that pressure on his son, and he couldn't survive that. That was never it should have never been the game plan. So I know the Haney's probably mad hearing my commentary, but be mad at yourself for having that game plan. How is it my fault for telling you what I seen from a boxing perspective, but then you not mad because you don't have a rematch clause, or because you sent your son out there and told him to fight like a man and all that center of the ring stuff? That's what I'm saying. You're not going to shift the blame on me like I'm the bad guy because I'm assessing doing my job. Okay, so back to the hook. He said I made it sound bad. That's what happened. Devin got hurt with a right and then tried to go back like that. Walked himself back to the ropes, and Ryan's still coming aggressive and like trying to clip him with anything, and his defense wasn't sweet enough to think that quick, and then he got dropped or hurt again. That's literally what happened. But okay, so let's talk about Ryan's left hook. So many things. I think Devin should have improved his right jab. That's one thing. When you're battling the hook, you can't throw the left and then drop this, and then now this is all vulnerable. You have to have your hand probably higher to protect this area so you could catch the left hook. So Ryan tried to catch you, and you can, you know what I'm saying? You could catch the left hook. So your temple, the whole side of your jaw and stuff, it's going to land on gloves, and you got to time it. But you got to look at the area of your glove. If your hands aren't low enough, then you can, you know what I'm saying? You can, you caught it. So at the very least, even if parts of Ryan's glove connects, it's better than us. And they just hit you in the left hook and you just took the whole thing. Oh, like I would rather have, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's one way to combat the hook. Keep doing your thing, Ego, because when it comes to real boxing knowledge, you're the best at this, and it's not even close. Shout out to Flip. I try to tell y'all, everybody want to be like Ego, but they're not breaking it down. They're not breaking no technique. Somebody's coming with the hook. Timing is your best friend. You can't have your glove too low, like Devin was all the way. Your glove should not be lower than your shoulder, chest area, unless you think you Roy Jones or something, and you just like got the fastest reflexes ever, which Devin clearly didn't have. So his stuff should have been right there so he could try to catch it. Like, surprise, right? So he should have been like, especially in round one, maybe once you get a feel for his timing and stuff, maybe fighters start loosening up his stuff and dropping their hands. You in round one, dropping your right hand. Other guys like JoJo and all them, Diaz couldn't capitalize. Ryan was fast enough, long enough arms to capitalize that. So we're talking about combating the hook. You should have been right here to catch at least some of that. The other thing is when someone's trying to hook off on you, you can block the hook, but you could also counter somebody hooking. So it's like a two-part block, and then you could shoot your own left hook to the body, like the midsection. Ryan drinking alcohol, bop, bop. You see? You don't have to overcomplicate boxing. You just have to, it's like a puzzle, and you got to put the puzzle piece where it really goes. That's the sweet science. So the best thing Devin should have worked on in camp is blocking and countering, because you said Ryan only had the hook. So you knew the hook was gonna be present. If this man was drinking alcohol and all that stuff and missing weight, bop, catch the hook and bop to the body, ha, like hook to the body, make him throw up his lunch. That's what would have worked for Devin Haney. Or this, like, it just depends on what fighter it is. Catch the hook and then use the same hand in a straight shot. You see what I'm saying? So that's three different ways that you can get busy with the hook. Ryan, he trying to shoot you down with the hook. Just block it, or at least partially block it so you don't take the full impact. Block it, and then hop, and then counter with your own left. Canelo does that. Canelo does the left hook to the body. Bop, bop, and then make Ryan throw up his lunch. Or Devin could have caught the hook, hop, and then use the same hand and bop, and then more of a straight shot, hop, hop. and put that in Ryan's face, now Ryan would have no choice but to think, if you counter somebody, they have no choice but to stop using the same move. Ryan was spamming the same moves because it kept working. So Ryan he like Pitbull Cruz or something. He's just spamming the same buttons. He's spamming the same buttons and you have no response. It's like, that's why I'm saying it literally looked like elementary school stuff that he was doing. And then he was dormant in certain rounds. That's why I'm saying it's all kind of up in smoke now. Bro, catch the hook, option one. Catch a hook, yeah, hook to the body, like Canelo or whoever. De La Hoya used to do that, right? So that, like, okay, so caught it. Ryan, if Ryan's throwing, then he probably got an opening. And then your left hook, yop, in his knock all that out of him. Knock that alcohol out of him, knock that elote out of him, whatever he was eating. Knock that up out, Ryan. Catch the hook, bop, straight shot, easy. And then now you get somebody to respect your space and respect your gangster so they don't just keep coming in trying to bomb on you with the same punch. You have even if you have like not the most punching power, you have a better chance of like discouraging somebody when you're discouraging them every time they throw. You see, do you guys hear what I said? So what I mean is, like, if somebody's getting clubbed in the head, even if you're not the biggest absolute puncher, every time they throw a move, like every time they do their move or throw their hook or whatever, it's going to make you think twice, like, damn, my hook's normally not working or it normally works, but then Devin keep countering it. What Tank did is he's shorter than Ryan, so he was slipping under them. He kept slipping under him, but he was also countering. It's like, how do you chase Gervonta Davis, like clout chase Gervonta Davis, but you learn nothing from his fight? Devin Haney and the Haneys always talk about Tank. They should have been studying what Tank was doing. And some people thought Devin's boxing was sweeter than Tank. To me, it's impossible. Because Tank was slipping under them and laughing, like, Ryan was trying to gun him down. And the same aggression, Tank used the same aggression that Ryan was coming with. You guys can make weight excuses and all that. The same type of aggression, and Tank wasn't getting hit with nothing silly like that. Ryan was like, he was missing. That's the difference. That's the only difference. He was missing with the hook. And then when he missed, Tank's a southpaw. So eat this overhand left. Yep. And then he was sat Ryan Garcia down. That's how you do it. Them counters. And again, if someone like a person like Ryan, from what I've seen in his fights, he's only worried about landing his stuff because he knows he can hurt you. That's why Luke Campbell, he was trying to blaze Luke Campbell, and Luke Campbell did another southpaw, sat him down. Because Ryan, you can use his aggression against him if you know what you're doing. Luke Campbell has that like cagey, like Notre Dame type of style where he's like bouncy. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to get you. So that's harder to figure out. Devin is like, Dad told him to stand in the center of the ring like he Rambo, and then you see what happens. So there was many options there for Devin. Whatever. They seem ill prepared for it. It didn't seem like they had an answer. So you can't have a disastrous night like that and expect people to view your style as the same level of like difficulty to beat when you have that bad of a night. And now Kamal talk about he blessed, highly favored. Oh, wow. Hold on. Oh, wow. Cam Newton got a video. It's bad, man. Cam Newton got a video on his podcast. It says, why do we hold back? Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney was lame. I hope they knock each other out. Who else said that double knockout stuff? Bro, I told you the whole world of boxing be copying Boxingego. That's crazy. Remember how I always say, I was like, man, I hope it's a double knockout. Now Cam Newton saying it. So, whatever. Y'all got it. I'm out. I'm about to watch these fights.